You know what we should do?
Oh.
A CSR intro instead of that countdown. After 151 episodes.
I know, I should do a proper
you
thing.
Should get on that, guys.
Yeah, you got to do it without copyrighted music.
You know,
well. Can't do it without
put something together.
Yeah.
But welcome to episode 151.
Hooray!
Friday night. We got past it now. We went into the 49 episodes now until the next.
You got to wait now to 200 now.
Yeah. This is like the clean up in it from the party. Do you know what I mean? Just,
It's like big bags out. We get all them tin cans out.
Thanks for everyone
on the floor.
Yeah, thanks to everyone who watched live and then caught up and watched it later. There was some great, we had about over 300 people watched it. Thank you, everyone. So,
and if you do want to come in and join us, there's the link. It's pinned at the top of the chat.
Yeah, just be careful because Taz is in charge tonight. So just
careful.
Yeah,
you might be down there all week, like usual, Mike. Come here.
Sorry, usual Mike. Yeah, sorry, everyone who watched that. Usual Mike was down the bottom waiting to get on, and we had a separate chat because Luke wanted to talk about his train tickets. So we talked about because he forgot we were alive, so he wanted to discuss his journeys everywhere.
A personal chat, didn't they, on ZSR?
Yeah, they wanted a personal chat, so we thought, Then usual Mike jumped in, and we chatted to usual Mike for about half an hour, 45. So you missed that bit. I'm sorry, everyone, but it was good. Yeah.
Well, Stu's working.
Hopefully, though, when we go back into winter, usual might be able to come on because it'll be his time difference will be better, won't it? So,
Well, the thing is funny though, when we did that 150th episode, it's still amazing to me that these lads have been so loyal to us. Because like I said, the first 51 we did, it was the same type of lads. I mean, people have come and gone. Don't get me wrong, but
people come and disappear and talk about
We've got a good, strong community.
Core.
Cool. Yeah. Well, I didn't last rate. I won't be returning for the Stu's movie quiz.
Yeah, what happened? I watched it. What happened?
He was a bit shit, wasn't he?
I was a bit shit. I forgot Michael Caine's name. I couldn't remember Michael Caine's name.
Most of the people hadn't watched Zulu. I was like, what?
I had watched Zulu. I watched Michael Caine. I couldn't put Michael Caine's. It's pressure.
Terrible, isn't it?
That's it.
I thought you would have stormed it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Especially the Zulu one that Matt just brought up. I thought, he's got that. He's got that. No problem.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting Nicole.
I didn't come last. But I didn't.
How did you forget Nicole Kidman?
Yeah.
Pressure. I just couldn't remember. You got 30 seconds.
I think 30 seconds is not long enough. I think we need a minute. But then we'd be there all day, won't we? So
we need buzzers. You need buzzers. Like I don't know.
How did it? The thing is, we can't do what we did in the Star Wars quiz. We all went out first round of that too. If we go into the movie quiz and we all go out, one of us flies the flag.
Well, we get musicals. I'm
stumped did well.
And Disney because I've never watched hardly any Disney, so I'm stumped.
Well, let's be honest, it's on you, innit? I mean, I've got no chance. Absolutely.
Yeah, general knowledge films, I'll blow it, but anything else, I'll be fine.
Des is babysitting at the granddaughter's.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Des.
No swearing.
Oh, she's probably asleep.
I'm no swearing, so I'll just mute Matt.
She's probably asleep, isn't she? So, you're worse than me. You're worse than me.
Bollocks. Oh. Here we go. Kieran.
Hi, Kieran. Hi, John. Jonathan.
Evening all wave.
Everybody's here.
Yeah.
We've got stage direction. Oh, it is. Yeah. DTM Dave. Dave did all right.
Dave's good, isn't he? He's definitely.
He's on it, Dave, on that quiz.
Yeah.
Smooth, he didn't break a sweat, did he? He was just like, this is good for me.
Yeah, I know this.
Here we go.
Good evening. Hi, Bocker.
Edinburgh. There we go.
Yeah, what did he pick out?
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
He needs to come on.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that next year. We're on getting a coach trip to Scotland and just having a coach holiday up there. We keep saying we're going to go to Scotland.
Scotland's a beautiful
place. I always wanted to go. I want to go right to the top.
You know, wish Mr. T good luck. Yeah. Everyone's saying low.
You know, there's places above Edinburgh. You got a little bit more, but Edinburgh's like you. Yeah.
I've been all around it. Isle of Skye and Edinburgh, Glasgow.
Well, Edinburgh's where they was filming. Is it Glasgow now? They're using all it for film, isn't it? Or was it Edinburgh?
Glasgow. Well, both of them really, isn't it?
Indiana Jones was done there, wasn't it? So, yeah. All right, Darren.
There we go.
I think Darren,
4 more of those Indiana Jones figures to get now. 4 more, that's it. And good old DTM.
Someone's got to buy him, Shabby. Someone's got to buy him. Yeah.
I like them, to be honest. I mean, I've set up a thing there, and like I said, they've all gone down, and I was finding it hard to get the Temple of Doom one, and DTM messaged me and goes, I've got that one, Shabs, I'll bring it over to the States. And I thought, that's awesome.
So what do you need now? Temple of Doom and who?
That's and that Kazim, which was really expensive. You know, the one who wears the fez.
The fez.
All right, yeah.
Walmart did him for about an hour at $21, so I bought him, and then it went straight back to $49. So I was quite lucky there.
That's got the exclusive, though, hasn't he? He's got the exclusive. He's got the 6-inch Willie. Sorry, every time. No, 3.75 is my size. I'm more the. I could squeeze maybe 4. You know. Yeah, all right.
I like the ratchet ones.
Squeeze maybe 4.
But it's a bank holiday weekend, Matt, so you know you got 3 days.
I think I like a carded figure, not a boxed figure. Sorry, I like to see the actual figure in the package.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be opening them all. I've already set my thing up with a big diorama.
Another shelf. Yeah, another shelf.
Yeah, they all are there. Can you see them all?
I like the Diamond Select stuff that's been coming out recently. A couple of them look pretty good. So I was really more tempted to get one of them. So,
Georgie,
Georgie.
Commence Poppy Creations.
Yeah.
Is Luke? Well, we spoke to Luke about is he going to have a video this week? I can't remember.
I don't know. He's been putting some pictures up this week. So.
Luke does what Luke wants to do.
There's no rush.
He's out. He's not. We ain't going anywhere, are we? We're not on some
No, Luke's been promoting his job search thing. Anyway,
See on Facebook.
Yeah. So you know, you're looking for a job, get Luke on it. If you need a job,
Yeah, hit the like button, you muppets. That's what Kaylee said. Yeah, hit the like button.
Wow. I mean, there's some normal people out there as well. You know, just got to consider them as well. Yeah, not just the muppets.
Not just the muppets.
Cheers, Dad, Des.
Yeah. Well, there's no one lurking in down below yet.
Good. We don't want anyone down below you.
Don't want anybody under. No.
Every 3 seconds.
We don't want to. Was it Police Academy? In it with the what's the one in Police Academy where he?
But Zip.
When he goes to give a speech and what's the name's under the.
Many.
Right. That's many.
Yeah,
that's great. Is that the first? Was that the first?
First one.
Yeah. I think it's a running joke, isn't it?
Yeah, I love those movies.
I've watched 1, 2, and 3 quite recently, and they're great. Yeah,
first 3 are great. The first 3 are brilliant. So,
it's funny because we went to Africa, which is that place where I took Scuba and Leslie and G-Force, and there's a Blue Oyster bar right there, and Scuba took a picture of it. Blue Oyster. There it is.
Everyone's.
It was absolutely heaving, and me and Jen were thinking, "Why is it so busy?" You know. And then Scuba noticed the sign, and guess who was playing the banjo in Ashborough that night? Steve Martin. If I would have known that,
he plays banjo player,
yeah. I guess you got to. He's quite good on the old.
Banjo, he's really tough. But what I think to be in the same place as Steve Martin, but like I said,
You know, I think they're doing another series of murders and whatever it is, aren't they? They're doing another series of that, aren't they? I see them filming it.
They're going to LA. They're coming out of the building now, going to LA in the next one.
Oh, are they? Oh,
yeah.
Right.
What cave?
Okay. You see, he's got his. He's building a fire engine at the moment.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's got all the little knobs and the bits on the back.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Gauges.
He's done that quick, hasn't he? You're right.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
Gerard.
There's something in the air tonight. There we go.
The stars were bright.
That was on in the market the other day.
Yeah, just can't smell nothing in the air. What are you on about? That's hay fever. Hay fever for some people out there, isn't it? I guess.
Yeah.
Holland for us here, it's really yellow and dead thick. It's bloody horrible.
Yellow.
I couldn't see a doctor about that, Chubby.
George.
I've got a bit of cream for it. Hey, George.
Hi, George. Oh, yeah, George. Yeah.
We need George to come on. I'm Biker Scout to come on.
Chocolate chips here. How good old
Chocolate chip. Mark. Haven't seen Mark for ages because I haven't been to any Echoes in a long time.
No. We're going to have a Star Wars chat tonight. Well, we're going to talk about the Acolyte. So.
Oh, we're going to talk about all sorts. I've seen for your. I can't say the word now. For Furiosa. I've seen that. I've seen that today.
Is she as good as Charlize Theron in it?
Yeah, she has got about 30 lines in it, but she hardly says anything. But she's got those lovely big eyes, hasn't she? She's got those big eyes.
She's not a Mary Sue. I'd say
she's got lovely big eyes. That's all I can say.
The first time I saw her in that was in that Queen's Gambit. You know, the chess thing. She was great in that.
Oh yeah, I love that series. That's one of my favorite ones she's done. And of course, she did the Glass and the other ones, didn't she? With
she did do Glass.
She did all three, didn't she? She did the two. They did. Was it 2 or 3 they did? I can't remember what they've done now.
What Glass? What the?
Because she got Unbreakable. She's not in Unbreakable, but she's in the next one, isn't she? And then you got this. And then you got the Glass, Split, and then Glass. I mean, Glass is the last one.
I like that trilogy, to be honest. I thought it was
great trilogy, yeah. And even got your little boy to come back as his son, and Bruce Willis' son, didn't they?
And I've not seen him in anything.
That little boy was in Gladiator, wasn't he? He was in Gladiator. First
Gladiator.
He's rumored to be coming back for the next Gladiator, isn't he? I don't know who he's going to be. So, yeah.
The story was it was his son that's meant to take on the next one, isn't it? But is that not right now?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to work. Yeah, it's going to work.
So Furiosa, tell us about it.
Yeah,
very good. Yeah, it's in. This one's actually in chapters. I think you've got 4 chapters to the film, and it starts from when she's a little girl, and then it just grows. Well, what they did is they got a girl, and what they did is they used Anna Taylor-Joy's face and they morphed it on top of her, so you can see.
What a great idea!
It looks like her a little bit, and then as she gets older, it looks even more like her. Very clever. They put her eyes on top. They put these out because she's got very wide alien eyes. Alien long eyes, isn't she? So, if she's been visited by aliens, I do wonder. So, yeah.
Are you going to tell us more, Mark? Tell us more.
Yeah, come on. There's no rush, is there? Where you go?
More, Mark. He's just seen it. Hot off the press.
Yeah, and it's nothing like Fury Road. It's not intense. There's some car chase bits in it, but it's all like a build-up, and you've got different gangs warring with each other. And I don't want to give away too much, but it's a lot. So Chris Ainsworth is absolutely amazing.
Well, you said that because in the trailers, to me, he looked a bit pantomimish the way he was playing that character. It doesn't come across like that at all. No,
of course, he ages a little bit as well. So he ages a bit because it's set over a different time. So, but it's great. So we go back and see Immortal Joe and all that. We get to see some of the old characters, and you get to see some of the story. It's very clever, and it goes straight into the next film. So, really, it's a shame he didn't do this first and then do Fury Road, because it would have made a lot more sense.
Yeah, so it links up to Fury Road.
Yeah, and then in the credits, they're showing bits of Fury Road. I think they're just trying to get people to go and watch Fury Road if they've never seen it.
Yeah.
So, what's it, Shabby? So,
there was something creaking on my shelf then, so I had to just check.
All right. Oh, it's got a ghost. But yeah, it's 5. I give it 5. I'm a Mad Max fan, so I loved it. So I give it 5 out of 5.
Is it a steelbook Blu-ray copy? Is it a steelbook?
It will be. It will be later on. Yeah, that will be. So, yeah, I loved it. And there's a cameo from someone in it from a distance. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, yes.
So, not a person, but more an object. That's all I'm saying.
An object.
Yeah. So, yeah. What's Luke saying there? Sorry, Matt, I made me feel.
Yeah, it's a joke apology, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's talking about that. I know. Well, we sorted it, didn't we? We sorted it after.
It's sorted.
Everything's sorted, mate. Everything's sorted.
That was Mike as well, wasn't it? That was just because I forgot to put them on. Yeah.
Did you see the video of me taking those cows out of my front?
Yeah. Like black bulls. Are they bulls? Are they bullets?
Right. Because like I said, I'm not. They get out from the pasture next door, and usually only one or two have got out. So you have to. They've got a piece of rope, and you grab the rope and you take it back. But they're like 6 foot. These things. They're not. They're cows could get so big. But then they've all got out a couple of days ago. So Suki comes running in. Dad, there's loads of cows, and I started laughing. Walk outside. They're right at my porch. All of them. About 20 of them. I was like, what do I do? So you got around.
You grab a few and they follow the other ones, don't they? I guess. Don't they?
No, I was just sick.
Yeah. The dogs go nuts, I guess, as well.
The dogs were going nuts, but the farmer came out and he they listened to his voice and they all moved on. But they're all just like, when I first walked out, it's like 20 cows right all together in my front lawn.
Is it because your fence isn't very
No, it's the pasture there. They broke through it, so they just walked straight across.
All right. She's had a repair in
there. None ended up on the barbecue then.
Yeah.
I mean, nightmare. I tell you what, the way it was funny.
Yeah.
Like, what do I do? What do I do? You know, it's like.
Forgot where I'm trying to find. Keep on the chat here. So, well.
Yeah, flying through the chat.
50 in the chat, 50 people.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for watching us tonight. Yeah. So, it's a good film. I'll recommend it. So, saw a few trailers as well, which is good.
Yeah. Is he going to do another Is there going to be another Mad Max?
Yeah, I guess he'll do another one.
He's 80, isn't he?
He'll do another one in a few years, maybe. He's talking about it. He's on about trying to get a better game done of Mad Max because he wasn't happy with the last Mad Max game. I know it was very good. I still never played it. I've got to buy it.
I played a demo of it. I thought it was.
How old is he now, though, George Miller? Must be.
He's 80.
Yeah, he's 80.
Wow.
Someone else could continue it, couldn't they? He got a lot of. Have you seen that fan film of Mad Max? It's on YouTube. Absolutely amazing. Something Glory. It's on. I watched it. It's made by a load of German people. You wouldn't. You wouldn't think it was filmed in Germany. It's absolutely amazing. Even the guy who's pretending to be Mad Max, he's got the car. It's CGI in it is absolutely. It's only like 10 minutes long. It's brilliant. I loved it.
Yeah. Is it all? Is it any CGI in this new one, or is it like?
There's loads. Yeah, but there's all.
There weren't any. There wasn't much CGI in the other one, was there? Because it was all like 12 of each car, didn't they?
See if I can find the name of it. Mad Max fan. I'm sure it'll come out as soon as I see it. Here we go. Hope and Glory, everyone. So put that in.
And Glory.
And actually, it's 40 minutes long. I forgot, and it's very good. It's got the car and everything.
Hope and Glory.
Yeah. If you like Mad Max, you'll like this fan film. It's great. Yeah, great. Yeah.
Rolando.
Forget to hit the like, please. Yeah, Kenny.
Yeah, mind your language, and I come on with the Willy jokes.
Yeah, well, you have to bring it up all the time.
Willy joke.
Literally bring it up.
Rob's Retro. Hello.
Good morning, Robert. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes.
I've been in a couple of weeks.
Afternoon. You'll be picking the kids up in a minute. When will you be picking the kids up?
Yeah, kids are in it.
See what's happening. It's just gone midday for Rob, so yeah.
Right.
No, it's only 3 o'clock for me. Rob's a few hours behind.
Is it Labor Day in America? Is it Labor Day?
No.
Isn't it?
No holidays.
Labor Day is on a Monday, isn't it? So it's like a bank.
No. On Monday, it's bank holiday Monday over here. It's got a long weekend.
Yeah. It's half term, isn't it, for someone?
No, they're finished. It's Lucy's last day today. Suki's finished a couple of weeks.
I can't believe that.
But her graduation is Wednesday, so I've got to go to this. It's at the university, so there's going to be thousands of people.
Yeah, but they go back earlier, don't they, in America? When do they go back?
No, they have 3 months off. They don't go back to September. Finish now.
Wonder why I want to be a teacher in America. Andy's got it. He's got it sorted, hasn't he?
Got it made, that Lemire, and he got it
3
made.
months. 3 months of holiday.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Wow. Yeah. Still must get paid, I'm guessing, when you've even not worked, even though you must get paid still. I don't know. You must have to do stuff.
I don't know. Andy, tell.
Yeah, we want to know, Andy. Do you still get paid?
Your annual salary, if you will.
You must be doing other work and prepping and doing stuff in the school. I must do. You must be getting ready for the next term. Yeah.
Where's Ted's gone? He's froze. Look at his face.
Oh God. Oh, bloody hell.
God.
Oh, knew something would happen.
You can tell where we are, Matt. You can tell where we are.
Oh, there he is. Get on internet cable.
Did it the other day. Very strange.
Your mother, innit? She's getting on those apps. She's
getting on them apps.
Where's Corey?
Yeah. Where's the Corey app? Yeah.
Corey app. Emmerdale app. There we go. Everyone as a kid who fully understand the podium scene in Police Academy. No, you wouldn't, would you? Zip.
No.
You
probably wouldn't in this day.
Educational, isn't it? Educational.
Yeah. They were great films. Great films.
Scene was tame compared to Airplane.
Yeah, probably was.
Oh, yeah. Airplane is one of them, and it's one of those films. Airplane. It does not matter how many times you see it. It doesn't matter. It's just funny constantly.
That way a little bit. There we go.
Yeah, they don't get all the jokes, do they?
No, it's just that's the thing about Airplane. It's gold. Airplane.
Yeah.
Even, I like this. Even the second one's funny.
Yeah. Is that more about them going into space? The second one.
William Shatner, isn't it? William Shatner as well.
Yeah, William Shatner's in it. Is he? Oh, yeah, he's the the Air Force Base guy, isn't he, or something? Yeah.
He plays a good part in that.
Yeah.
G-Force.
Hello, G-Force. Everybody. Yo.
So, should we talk about the spoiler from the Acolyte then? Shall we say what it is?
Go on then. I've just
well, what's going to happen is if anyone does, I'm going to talk about the spoiler on the Acolytes. If you don't want to know, then just turn off for 5 minutes. I'll wave when I finish the spoiler. I'll wave. But how it's worked is this: is that they've ruined it. Apparently, they've ruined the whole show because
they've shown too much. Yeah.
Well, on the trailers, they have the subtitles on the trailers, right? So the subtitles come up at the trailers and so forth. And she's always been known as May, from the very beginning. She was May, and all the things she was called at May. But this trailer, for some reason, they show her at the end, like the fugitive. She's against this cave, and she says, "I didn't do anything," and her name comes up as Osha, not May, which means the twins.
The twins. It's the old game. They're taking it from the game.
2 more weeks before, and that's the thing. You've got the New Republic twins. Remember the black outfit one, the white outfit one. You've got Jason and Jaina. That's in the expanded universe.
Yeah, they've gone for the twins.
I tell you what, there's just no originality left at all.
And those twins in the old mid-80s Marvel comics as well. And they had the whippy lightsabers.
They're saying on YouTube that woman who's done that story she's got booted out already, hasn't she? She's not doing a second series of it
because she's a moron. I mean, listen, the fact of the matter is this: I don't know what happened with her and her old boss when she was assistant for it. But
the boss who's now in the clink.
We've been in for 6-7 years and you don't know anything. I reckon she's got things on everybody. And she's walked into Disney and gone, "I've got stuff on you. I've got stuff on you." So I'd like a show.
She's a personal assistant.
That's what I mean.
Well, she's not a creative person at all.
No, yeah.
They need to get grown-ups back on Star Wars.
And the reason is because she wanted to get her wife in it, because her wife's in it, isn't it? Her wife's
a real life wife's in it. She's the green.
She's
the one with that whip, Matt. She's the one that flicks that whip. If you actually see, she's the one that gets the whip out. But the funniest thing is they come out Disney. This is what I was thinking about while I was reading all this stuff about the spoilers or whatever. They come out and say that we don't like it because we've changed stuff and we've progressed and you don't like the new route. You haven't changed anything. All these stories we've had for how many times before?
Yeah, had it in expanded universe.
Books and comics and TV shows. It's the same thing over and over again. just done in a different kind of way. But you ain't changed anything. Let's be honest.
And it's going to be over in like a minute because it's half-an-hour episodes, and 2 of them are going to get shown one night. So there's only 4 episodes left, isn't there? So you're going to be done.
6 episodes, and I think the 20 to 24 minutes each. The finale is only 36 minutes, and that's
so
really
what be done in a month, won't they? Be done in a month. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting my Disney Plus back until
I'm going to get it for a month.
I hear good things. I'll
get it for a month, and then I'll just cancel it again after the whole thing's come out. I might see how.
This is what the issue is when you take over 40-year-old IP. That you know, I know you have to, because it's funny because everyone has a bad thing to say about fan service, but to me it should always be about fan service. If you make it too different, it's not worth watching. But the way that these TV shows have gone, and now they're just plucking from and I think that's what makes me mad. Being a novel, you know, a guy who gets the books and gets the things, for you to turn around and say it's not canon anymore, but then take everything out of it anyway. It's like,
it's not canon,
use them stories. Them stories were awesome. Use them. Do you know what I mean? It's like.
Yeah, we got MCM this weekend, haven't we? So they're going to be showing some stuff there, aren't they? Hasbro and Tim Boss Bounty and a few other toy reviewers are going to be doing stuff with Hasbro. So
nice?
Yeah, well, Tim kind of linked. We might be seeing. We might be seeing
all the figures are going to be boring. That you reckon? Boring?
Yeah, well, they've shown Kylie Monday. Are you talking about the Jedi figures? Yeah, they look
like the Acolyte ones. Yeah, it depends on what the TV show's like. I mean, we could be saying all this and it could end up to be absolutely brilliant. But I've just got a funny. It's like what Matt said. The Bad Batch cartoon episodes were longer than this, so it's just going to be and wallop this Jedi. Do you know what I mean? It's right.
Gone again. The internet keeps going.
Further back. Should have gone back to the Sith. That's what they should have gone back right to the beginning. I want to see the beginning of the Jedi and the Sith wars or something.
But you're the prime audience. It's what you say that I always think of. It's when you turn around and say, "Oh, I'm not putting on Disney Plus anymore," and so forth. Yeah, you're a diehard Star Wars fan. Look behind you. Look at the stuff you've got. So for someone like you, who's dedicated most of your collecting life over 40 years to get this stuff, to turn around and go, "No, I can't be arsed." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when you know you've had enough, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
When it's not, remember when
you can go on
Mandalorian and stuff. We got excited. I'm just like
yeah. You can go on YouTube now, and you can go on these people that watch the thing as it's out in America, don't they? They do these reaction videos, don't they? They watch it and they put it in a tiny little screen down in the corners. You can see most of it and just go. Well,
you can see it anyway, can't you? Yeah. Maybe it's funny.
You think about. I mean, like I said, and I've said this before. I'm all for progression. I'm all for things changing. So of course I am. But don't change an IP. Don't break something that doesn't need to be fixed. Do you know what I mean? It's like, for example, I've always said it. You know, it's like Batman's been going 85, 90 years. They've never changed the thing of Batman. He's always been a detective.
No, it still works.
Can you imagine if he did though? Can you imagine if he did to Batman what you did to Luke Skywalker? There would be absolute uproar. In a way, it's kind of different anyway for the DCEU. That's why they've changed it, or that's why that guy came in, that David Zaslav, and said, "That's it, scrap it all, we're starting again." They went wrong, you know. So,
no, not that. A lot of people in the UK, some guys in the UK have already bought these. Have already got them. I know they've got the Republic Commando. They've got the Obi-Wan with the armor. I do want to get the Mandalore with the red spikes on him. The Sith.
You know that Commander Obi-Wan looked awesome in that Mandalorian.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah.
I'm in no rush to get them. I always wait, and they get a bit cheaper, then I buy them later. Some Obi-Wan ones always sell out, but
because you're only getting 2 or 3, aren't you, man?
I'm only getting 2 or 3. I ain't got much room.
No, you're getting 2 or 3.
4, 5, 6, maybe 6 in. I could only get about 6, and then I'll have to start putting 3 in each one. So I mean, squeeze
free milk.
I'm in no rush to get any more. You know, I'm pacing myself, Andy. So don't you know?
Let's go to the
don't get too. Free milk, Shabby.
Oh, a minute.
Yeah, come out. Yeah, have as much white liquid as you like at Shabby's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Baz is here. You're right, Baz.
White liquid.
Yeah.
We got one of those creatures like Luke when he's like,
he's
got the old
Well, can you imagine them? Going back to what I was saying, can you imagine them doing it to Batman or Spider-Man or Iron Man? They go mental. They go absolutely mental. So, listen, the only thing we can do about
what makes me laugh, the Squid Games guy from it can hardly speak English, can he? Because he had to learn all his lines.
Learn the lines.
And he can't speak very good English because when we saw him at Celebration, he could hardly speak, could he? He had to get a translator. So
it's going to come across as really sexist, and I don't mean it to be really sexist, but it's obvious. When 10 years ago, when she wore that Forces Female T-shirt, and she came out, no, Forces for everybody. Ever since then, it's just. Have you seen the new poster for the Acolyte? It's all women except for that one bloke. That's it. And I'm like,
the Wookiee's male as well, isn't he? So the Wookiee's male.
We're not being sexist.
We don't know his pronouns. He might be a they. He might be a
too
furry
they. Gone too far the way. I think.
In a way, though, Disney's more sexist than we are because they made it an all-female thing. So they're the ones that are sexist, not us. I just don't get it. I don't get it.
We're married.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're married men.
Yeah.
We bow down to our women. It's like, come on. Where's our escapism gone?
Oh, I don't know about that.
This is what I mean. Anne-Marie and our Jen, I've been surrounded by female empowered, strong women all my life.
Yeah.
I don't need some girl I don't know about 30 pounds room. Telling me what it's weird. It's I just think get back to it. Get back to the stories. Get back to what the love was. Where not right. Well, we're putting this person in a narrative constantly. Yeah. Get back to what Star Wars was all about. Like what you said, you sat there going, all right, well, watch it. See what where's your excitement gone? It's gone, hasn't it? It's weird.
There should be at least an hour long and one a week. Come on, Disney, get your finger out. Yeah,
completely agree. Like I said, I'm not slating the actual thing. I don't know anything about it. It's brilliant, but I don't know. It's just makes me old. It makes me like, it sounds like
old grumpy men. Some people just stick with the 3 films and don't watch anything else, which I think they're pretty strong people to do that and just refuse to watch anything else. So
it's Memorial Day. Memorial Day.
Bad Batch season 3 was so they can do it. They can give us good stories.
Yeah, but what's her name? Who was in charge of that? What's her name's in charge of that? Any old what's his name? With a hat. What's his name? Oh, I forgot his name now.
Come on, Matt. You get 10 points. Come on.
Gandalf.
Not Gandalf.
No, Clone Wars.
Dave Filoni.
Filoni for the hat. Man with the hat. I thought he was in charge of it anyway now, and I'm
not a big fan of him, to tell you the truth. I don't know where this whole all prayer to blooming Dave Filoni comes from. Half the stuff he's made is shite.
They're saying now that George Lucas is going to come back and do another sequel, but he's 81.
He's not going to come
80.
Back.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. No, come on. You got Clint Eastwood's 92. He's still directing a movie. Have you seen him? How frail he is. Come on, George.
Yeah, George.
He's got one more than us.
He just looked frail now, doesn't he? They showed pictures of Gene Hackman the other week, didn't they? Found him. Gene Hackman walking around, didn't he? He was
he's retired.
It's funny how the way everyone's shocked by this, though. He's in his 90s. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's old.
Yeah, you get old. Yeah, you can't look young. You can't look young forever. Well, Shabby tries to look young forever, but
I'm going to jump to the.
Don't say anything else.
We haven't got the master. Yeah, we got to teach us.
Brilliant. See, Jeepers. So listen, my excitement for it. I'm going to sit there. I'm going to watch it, but I'm. It's like I've said before on Z. So I'm so tired of being pissed off watching this stuff. I hate that feeling. Like, I want to come away from it next week on ZSR. And go, oh, did you see that? And we might do that.
Season 1 of anime Star Wars. Yeah.
Oh, I've got a great idea. We'll make them twins. It's like, do people who write Star Wars know anything about Star Wars?
Hold on. Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker, I'm sure they're related. I'm sure they have the same mother who conceived at the same time.
Yeah, what are you talking about? £4? Yeah, I've got a couple of £4 entertainer figures. I've got a couple of band members. Yeah.
Not just necessarily Star Wars, and I can speak about this because, as you know, I am a twin.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. How many times has it been done? This is the best thing I ever saw for twins was The Prestige with Christian Bale.
Because you didn't know.
That was a great movie. Yeah.
Do you remember Dead Ringers with Jeremy Irons as well? That was really.
That was
really
cool.
I don't think I've seen that with Jeremy.
Irons. They brought it back last year. They did it with females. They did it with what's she called? Thingy's Mrs. James Bond's Mrs. Rachel Weisz. She played it.
Right. Oh yeah. They did that. I never watched that. Yeah.
I thought it looks alike. Here we go. I've jumped this.
But it's been done. How many times you have to do the evil and especially in Star Wars? Like I said, also the chat. We can all name about 3 or 4 stories out of Star Wars that's been with twins. Do you know what I mean? It's like, okay.
Left 4 Dead fat. Oh, there's Left 4 Dead. Hi, Cameron. Hello.
Cameron. There we go.
Tez is going so quick for the chat.
Well, I'm trying to go to the acolyte chat. You know.
Wow.
Right. Everybody's just saying hello.
Yeah. I mean, are you looking forward to it, Matthew? Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah. Yeah, because I think Skeleton Crew is going to be even worse by the looks of it because it's all.
I don't think they're making that because they've got rid of loads of stuff, and I think that's one of them they've got rid of.
They're reshooting those, and they pause filming as well.
I don't know.
They showed someone let slip some promotion stuff, and it had 3 kids on it and a robot above them, but one of the kids is an alien. And you're like, well, this is going to be a kids' program.
Well, it might be good, because Star Wars was made for kids.
Yeah, Jonathan's right here as well. Carrie Ann Moss is in that episode, and they gave that away too when she walks away and the lightsaber's on the floor and it's gone dead dark, which means she kills.
I know, because I thought, I still think she could be the baddie, the Sith person. So you don't know. I still think it's her. Because you look at the height of the person, and that girl, sort of being horrible, she's quite short, isn't she?
Well, I mean, she's the same weight as Ted.
And why is she going to wear? Why is she going to have that big helmet on? I'm sorry, that I'm sure that is Carrie Ann Moss. I'm sure that's the baddie.
It could be, yeah.
But how do you get? I
was sure as Adam's going to win the film quiz. I am. Sure. That's how sure I am. It's Carrie Ann Moss.
Adam's going to win the film quiz.
Yeah, I'm not sure because he thinks he's going to win it.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Is Adam here? I haven't seen him in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, so says the acolyte is about as well giving my house.
You're right.
Yeah. Well, he didn't like Ahsoka. So I mean,
I just don't get it. It's like, how do you get the caliber of Carrie Ann Moss and put her in one episode? How do you work that out just to get us lot enticed? We'd be enticed if it was her all the way through it.
Wow, she's the main,
Yeah, she's going to be. She's in it more. I think she's the baddie. I think she's going to be.
Okay.
Because I think that bit of Karen, I think that bit of her is like in the past, and then so yeah.
It's the chat put in just write a sentence in that let me know, because if it's just me, I just might sound like a grumpy old bog. Are you excited?
No, yeah, I thought that would be obviously a car crash in slow motion, somewhat fascinating, as Mr. Spock would say. Yeah,
that's what I mean. It's not as if I'm hoping for it to be shit. If it's good, I want it to be good. I've said before, I'm tired of Star Wars being let down. I want it to be awesome. So, fingers crossed. Wow, did the Kieran? But it didn't work. That's the thing. When they're going to realize, when they're going to turn around and go, this sort of stuff don't work, lads. We're not making any money here. Look at Pixar. They've got off 14% of their work this week. Pixar. Do you know what I mean?
Bloody hell.
Yeah, getting rid of what nearly 200 people lost their job.
Doing the same shit at the same wall. It's just
they keep putting out these animated films that are just boring, aren't they? And people.
Well, they're just waiting for the older Star Wars fans to die off. Or get dementia.
We're in our 40s. We've got another 30 years to go at least.
This is worrying, isn't it?
I've only got 20 years left.
And why do you want us to die off? Because it's not just necessarily the movies and the TV shows. We're the suckers that buys all the merchandise. My kids don't have about 10 Black series or
vintage. That's why they got to keep making
doing live streams like this about it.
That's why Disney have got to keep making TV series, because they know if they don't make them, then if there's no figures, we're not going to buy them, and they're going to lose a lot of money because the younger kids are not interested in figures. It's only the collectors.
My kids look. The reason my room looks like this because my kids couldn't care less what's in here.
I dread it. I dread it when we're like say we're getting up. Well, Tez is 50 and we're nearly getting there. What do you think? 60?
I tell everybody every week.
About 10, 15 years, do you think? Maybe, and then you're going to see a lot of Star Wars for sale, aren't you? Because a lot of
yeah. I mean, the stuff now you see. You see things like I'm selling my dad's collection, so he's obviously died in mid.
I'm seeing a lot of Black series on YouTube. Like, a lot of people just getting rid of their stuff. I mean, I've been selling my stuff, and a lot of people just getting rid of it, and I'm doing. It's worrying. So.
Translate. It's called Guinness. It's called Guinness, Connor. That's the choice.
Do you think it's going to go the same way as the Dinky? And the thing is, so I remember again watching Jules' video about a year ago, and everyone was packed everywhere else, but the Dinky guys and the train guys, just no one around the stalls at all.
You've got to stand down. There's still a lot of Dinky, but there's not as much
train sets and stuff. Yeah.
There is a there's a lot of young train spotters and collectors out there. I think it's just not as big. Us geeks, modern like 80s, 90s, and 2000 have taken over. I think we're.
Where's your new stuff? I mean, I'll give you an example. Dune 2 came out on HBO Max a couple of nights ago, so I'm going to watch that.
The Blu-ray.
That was brilliant because he stuck with the lore of it. They stuck with the book. Have you seen this new series that's coming out? And it's about the Buzz Degenerate, about how they all formed. Have you seen this? It's coming out on the series about it's got Mark Strong in it as well. So it's going to be set,
I read that.
It's going to be set far back, and I was like, when did this come from? I didn't hear about this. I mean, I'm pretty, I think it's connected. I think it might be connected to the film. So it's it's going to be talking about. It's got some famous English actresses playing the Buzz Degenerate sort of people. So,
Alexa play slam. George Aiken like that, loving it in Edinburgh.
Well, I was listening to The Prodigy in the car the other day. Invaders Must Die, the last album. It's good.
Oh, I got Generations, and I got what's the other one?
Jilted
Generation. And then the one with
Jilted Generation, Fat of the Land.
Yeah, I've got that too.
I liked him before they went hard like that.
Like Charlie. One love. Ding 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 ding. Come on, get me tapes out. Get me tapes out, Shabby.
That'd be a bit of Prodigy. Yeah.
Don't get me Helter Skelter tape out. Me box set.
Brilliant. That's brilliant. Yeah.
Look
at that. So cute. Georgie's right. She's sticking up for Shabby. Yeah.
I don't listen. The thing about it is, and this is what I mean. It's hard for me because I usually open my mouth and put my, you know what I mean. If I fell in a sack full of boobs, I come out. I'm that thick. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. What I'm trying to say is, when you have the 80s and the women we had, there was none of this narrative of who you are before we saw you. They were just badasses.
You just badass.
She was awesome. She was great. She was brilliant. Yeah. The last time I thought about that was about 2 years ago when Arcane came out, the animated Arcane. The girls in that were brilliant because he just got on with it. Yeah. What I'm saying is now it's like you read a column, you read something. It's first female to do this, first female empowerment. I'm like, I'm surrounded by female empowerment women. Do you know what I mean? So
it's that far behind our chat.
Yeah. I didn't differentiate like Sarah Connor or Sigourney Weaver with Rambo and Commando. They were built on the same action apple tree.
Exactly.
It was yeah.
You've hit the nail on the head. That's what I'm trying to say. What Tez says. It's not new to us, is it? It's not new.
No, we were brought up with.
It's definitely not to people that have read
single mothers. Single mothers. Most of us are brought up with single mothers.
I mean, I've not done comics and novels, so
that women are strong.
The lore of Star Wars, and I know
Well, it's like the book Phasma. The book Phasma was absolutely brilliant. Delilah Lawson wrote it, and it made Phasma a proper badass. How she was a survivor, and She even ended up killing her own mum and dad, and how she got her armor from the and this was between, and that came out between the Force Awakens and Jedi. So you're reading this book and you're going, oh my life, when she's in the Last Jedi, they're going to make nothing again. So you're like, you know, you can't even sort your own character. How many times
she got really shafted on the film, so didn't
three completely different characters, and yet you're building it towards the same audience. You want the audience to buy the books, to buy the merchandise, to buy the toys, to watch it. Yet Thrawn is three different characters in the live action, in the comic. I mean, in the books and in the animation. It's like, which one do I like? It's weird. It's weird.
Dave Filoni's become a Kathleen Kennedy puppet.
I think so, to be honest. I've never been I mean, all this praise Dave Filoni. Why? Because he made a fake Boba Fett TV show. I mean, that's what it was.
Ooh!
To be honest, John Favreau.
You cried in the first one, man. You were crying your eyes out. The last episode, the first series, you cried your eyes out.
I love it, but what I'm saying is, when it comes back to originality, there really isn't any, is there?
Yeah, Mandalorian was probably the best one. We knew about bounty hunters and Mandalorians. It was an original series, wasn't it? It was good fun.
I would rather have watched it on Dengar or Forlom or Zuckus, or do you see what I mean? Or Boss.
There's all those other bounty hunters we could see series on, and
it was a badass bounty hunter film.
You could have brought more in the book of Boba Fett, and then had comic. They all got together at the end of Boba Fett, and then spin them all off. We would have loved it, you know.
I would have loved to see the road fall on and stuff.
Would be nice.
Everyone's dying to see Boss, can't they? Everyone's dying to see Boss. You
know? Characters.
They know they would sell shitloads of more Boss stuff if they.
Weird.
And they had what, 2 or 3 seconds of screen time, and it's just like
crazy.
Yeah. They are like, you know.
I'm getting hot and bothered. I can feel it.
Getting unbothered.
In the Clone Wars in the early.
Get a tea towel.
I am. I'm just a sad old boy. Listen to what I'm moaning about. Listen to what I'm moaning about.
What if? Yeah.
No.
Demi was like Demi. Oh no.
She still looks great. She looks great.
Yeah, they're saying she's taking the secret special juice, isn't she? She's got the old magic juice. She's on.
What, like the ones out of Death Becomes Her?
Yeah, Death Becomes Her. They say it. They say it's out there because she got quite old and suddenly she's got really good looking again, isn't she? She's
Demi Moore.
I know the woman. I'm like, what is she?
Well, hang on a minute. What's this secret juice you're talking about? What is it?
Everlasting, like Death Becomes.
Yeah, the golden juice.
Yeah, a lot of the people have been saying about it, saying there's this. Special juice.
The Death Becomes Her. They're in the little pink.
Where did they get that idea from? So there must be some truth slightly to it.
Maybe she sucked the life force out of Bruce Willis. That's why he's gone. He's gone the way he has.
Don't say that.
It's all banned from YouTube. Thanks, Tez.
Yeah. There's not a lot of Bruce Willis here. He's
some of my Spectrum videos will suck the life force out of you.
You don't mess with Corbin Dallas.
Yeah.
Do you think Star Wars will ever do what DC did, Matt and Tez? Do you think they'll ever turn around and go, you know what, this ain't working, let's start again? Do you think they ever will?
When we're dead, maybe.
See it doing it. Well, now they're gonna. Is that the next Marvel thing is going to be, and we're going to get a new Vision series, aren't we? That's the rumor.
Yeah. Is it a new Vision? What's Vision?
In the white stuff when he's different.
Yeah.
Covered in white stuff.
Yeah. Covered in white stuff.
Obsessed with it.
What about the twins of Ariane and Danny?
Because they say things like canon, but if you really think about it, canon's not real. It always makes me laugh when people go, "Oh, well, it's canon." Well, it's not real in the first place. What are you talking about? It's just all fake nonsense. No, you can't.
Leftover thoughts, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just worse than ever on screen. Not really just watchable, obviously, just sick.
They'd be better off Disney Plus putting the whole bloody series out in one go, and we could sit there and watch it and just get on and just watch it.
Just get it over and done with.
Do what Netflix do, what all the streaming services do.
Watch it one night or over 2 nights, and it's done. And then we can really,
Yeah.
I wonder if our Pulse Collectibles going to do a thing on it, because I enjoyed them when he did them. They were great.
Yeah, I don't know. He might do. He hasn't mentioned it. I know he pops in and out. He puts a helmet video up, doesn't he? And he's
Twins of Evil, Hammer Horror.
He got that Mace Windu clone, didn't he?
David.
Rack of ribs.
Rack of ribs. It's all sticky. Yeah.
I had belly pork with salad tonight.
I think
homemade coleslaw.
I can just see BTL sat there.
Well, I bet he's got sticky fingers on his phone.
TFI.
It'd be a bit too much.
TFI, you get your ribs. Is it TFI? You go and get your ribs? Is it?
I've never been to a tier 5 for years. I don't think they're.
You can buy them there. As to do their own. They sell them. The
ribs, you can get them in boxes, can't you?
Yeah, I bought them. They're nice. You just
Tweedledum, Tweedledee.
Pardon?
I know, but Alcide's a lovely bloke. Why does one twin always have to be evil? One has to be good. Why can't they both be two good twins? Alcide's lovely.
Yeah.
You know, does that make me the evil one then? If Alcide's nice,
no. You're the cunning one, Shabby.
Cunning.
Cunning. You're about cunning as a bloody.
Yeah, I was going to say. If you want to see me with those cows, there's nothing cunning about me.
Cunning about me.
How'd you open his box? I don't know how to get his box open. He's got a knife in the hand. I still can't get this box open. He's as cunning as Baldrick from Blackadder.
I have a cunning plan.
Brilliant. Sammy's cunning. How do you open his box? Exactly. Man, that's double funny. Brilliant. This is why I love doing this. Let me know.
Because I take the piss. I don't know who's worse. No.
We have a guest. We'll probably give a deep, in-depth evaluation of the Acolyte and what's to come, all things Star Wars.
That's not sounding good.
He's quite regular now. We might as well
regular, most mornings.
We might as well just put a letter on ZSR. ZSRM. It's Matt's Collections. All right, Matt.
It's Matt. Guys. He's always regular. Matt is. Yeah.
It's always regular. Yeah.
How you doing?
So Matt, how are you? Are you looking forward to the Acolyte?
Yes and no. I think what I've seen looks good, so I'm kind of going into it with a positive attitude.
Positive.
But I don't have a lot of confidence in the writers.
I would have thought you'd come on and say, it's the greatest thing ever, Shabs. I can't wait to see. They've even got Matt's collection. They've even got him. You know what I mean?
Not that. I'm you were talking about earlier about how the episodes are short. I mean, it's pretty obvious. It was a movie idea they just cut up into a series for Disney.
I know, but how many times did they use that excuse? Well, we did put Mandalorian because we didn't make Boba Fett. We did Obi-Wan Kenobi because we didn't want to make the movie. You know what I mean? It's like, do they ever do everything positive at Disney? Like, right, this is what we're doing. This is a great idea. Let's get it done.
It's just
an excuse.
Well, they won't hire me. I mean, if it was up.
Get Matt's collection. Get Matt's
on it.
It's a good idea. So you're only around the corner from Disney. You can get there, no problem.
Heck, look at all the stuff I got from them. I got holocrons and stuff. I mean, they've taken a lot of my money.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree, Tim. That's a good point. That is a great point.
Yeah, they're going after the younger fans, aren't they? Yeah.
Well, they always have. I mean, go back to 1999 after everybody was so hyped to see episode 1.
Yeah,
what happened. Look at what the original people like me that grew up on the original. How many the fan backlash then? But now you look at it, the kids that saw that in the theater are grown up now and they absolutely love it.
Yeah, but you've got kids the same age as me, more or less, right? If you didn't like Star Wars, you didn't push it on and take them. Do you honestly think they'd care about Star Wars as much as we do?
My lad wouldn't.
Well, I don't know. My 13-year-old really does. Colin.
Is it because you like it, though, Matt?
Well, he likes it. They both love going to Galaxy's Edge, and they love the Rise of
Resistance.
And honestly, I want to find like the biggest
I've watched it.
Biggest sequel trilogy hater ever. Take him on that ride and tell me you didn't like it.
Yeah, I'd love to go. I'd love to go on that ride.
It is awesome, and it's,
I'd love to go on it. Yeah, I don't.
It's like, I was like, we're saying, like, I'm not a fan of like the Avatar series by James Cameron. I think the story's just
I've still not watched the second film.
The sequel is the exact same film in a different setting. It's all it's nothing different, nothing new. I mean, they look fantastic.
Yeah.
That being said, is like we're gonna wait for God knows how long to get on that stupid ride in Animal Kingdom next week.
Yeah.
We've never done it.
Do your kids watch? Like we used to watch. You used to maybe rent or record Star Wars or whatever off the TV, and you'd watch it like that VHS, like twice, 3 times a week, and 4 times a weekend.
I watched those movies. So the original trilogy.
My lad doesn't do that. He doesn't. There's not one film. I mean, he loves the Lord of the Rings stuff, and he'll.
I'm just rewatching that this week.
Do you want to watch a film? And he'll go, let's watch the Hobbit, and I'm like, okay, and he'd like to watch those over and over again, but like, not so much Star Wars.
I mean, it just changes. I mean, it's fine. I mean, my kids can like. I've told my kids, you are not required to like what I like.
I know. We never listened to our dads, did we?
Yeah, it's fine, and it was like, but it's I think it's kind of a generational thing, though, because but if you ask Colin, I mean, he sits there and he talks about how much he likes The Rise of Skywalker.
Who said that?
My son, my 13-year-old.
Careful, Shabby.
He really enjoys it, and the thing is, he likes the battles. He loves the battles. Like when he was. It was before. Yeah, God, he was only like 3 or 4. Oh God, guys, I'm gonna demonetize your channel. Hold on a second.
That's child services. That's child services. Asking what
Was that your arcade one going off?
It's so much fun when because I work from home, and it's like there's been so many times I'm in a meeting and all of a sudden the Cantina theme starts popping off on that thing, and they're like, "Who's playing the music?" Oh, sorry, guys. Hold on a minute.
And we are arcade machines.
So there's not a lot of love for the new. A lot of people.
No, I've not seen it.
Not seen Ghostbusters movie. I've not seen it yet.
Really?
I love them. I think
Afterlife was great.
Afterlife was phenomenal. I absolutely loved Afterlife, and I will say, Frozen Empire was good. It wasn't as good as Afterlife, but I really did enjoy it. It's got a lot of.
Was the old cast? Was it that was?
They're in there. They're kind of more other than Ray. I mean, like Bill Murray's. It's a glorified cameo, but it worked, because I mean, if he's in it, I mean, the whole movie becomes about him. I mean, it's kind of like Rogue One. They really had to balance how much Darth Vader was in it, because every time he was in it, it was all about him,
Yeah.
And they found a good balance. They did the same thing with Frozen Empire. He's in it a little bit, and it works and it's good. That Annie Potts in there. He's got a scene with Annie Potts, and it's just Melnitz is in the gear, kind of thing. It's really funny.
It's a Sigourney Weaver in it as well. Like near the end, there's an end credit scene or something.
That's it. Yeah. She shows up in Afterlife. It's a post credit scene with.
They're doing the card.
He's doing the card bit from the first movie.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is like, so she's like, "How do you keep getting these?" And he's like, "Well, they say some people when they have a deep connection."
Yeah.
She marked the cards, didn't you?
Yeah.
She shocks them.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
But as far as the accolade, what I've seen, I like. So I'm going in with it an open mind, but I'm just knowing who wrote it and things that they say, I get a little worried about it.
Yeah, it's already been produced. It's already been sanctioned.
It's the new Dune film is they're going to do Dune Messiah.
I think the first one. So
I think it'll wait a while.
Dune 2 is good. Dune 2 is really good.
Oh, that bit
it was phenomenal on IMAX, and we just rewatched it because it just dropped on HBO Max.
Yeah, that bit. The bit at the beginning of June where they got the just gliding up the mountain with the levitation. It's absolutely amazing. That's just so good. So,
I mean, but you look at Dune 2, it's like they kind of departed from the book a bit towards the end. Like, Johnny doesn't act like that.
I think they're going to wait for Timothy to be a bit older, and then they'll do Messiah. I think they're going to give him a few years to get a little bit older. I think.
Well, they're going to have to work on the schedules because after this,
yeah.
I mean, Zendaya is like in several different projects.
Oh, he is, isn't he? He'll probably do another.
And he's going to be in a bunch of I mean, he was. I mean, I wasn't really thrilled to see it because I loved Willy Wonka the Chocolate Factory so much, but we watched. Wonka's on HBO. It's on one of the streaming services.
Not seen it. Yeah.
Oh, it's great. It's really.
I watched it with Scooby.
I liked it. I enjoyed it. Matt, you'll effing hate it.
Singing and dancing in it. Yeah.
Matt, it's a musical, but honestly, there's more music than talking. Usually in a musical, you have 6 or 7, This one is like up to 20.
If you go see a musical on Broadway, it's mostly singing.
Yeah. But this is Willy Wonka. I said to Scoobs, the first thing I said, Matt's gonna hate it.
They showed the Wicked trailer for. I'm like, why are they showing this? People coming to watch Mad Max. They're not going to want to see the Wicked trailer, the Wicked film. It's completely different. I have no desire
to see that one.
Completely different. When these cinemas put trailers and things, they don't match up the right trailers for the films they're showing.
Well, they do it by studio, I think.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't order.
They're going to be.
Furiosa is the same one that's doing.
They're going to be in Ollies, aren't they? They're going to be all in Ollies.
I hope so.
Yeah, you're going to get them.
Yeah.
God, I've not played that game.
I love that one. It's like, I play that. I love the theme for it because it was.
Hang on a minute. Well, right. So just tell me about Spy Hunter the game because I've got it up here, but I can't work.
You come out of a truck. You come out of a truck.
You're driving a car, and you had like.
You're in a Ferrari.
Like you look down on it. Is that it?
Yeah, top-down racer. You can shoot helicopters. You can bash them off the road.
There's a part where you drive into a boathouse and then you're in a boat.
No, I do remember it, Matt. Yeah, that's it. I'm still remembering games. Look at that.
What's the car game where they drop guns on top of it? Which one's that? Blasters?
Road Blasters.
Yeah, that's
that too.
Yeah, Sega. Saber Cat.
Well, it was like during the week, Tez dropped it was like one of the Spectrum games you were playing. It was like it's kind of like a Zaxxon ripoff. I was like, God, I'm getting some Zaxxon vibes off.
Yeah.
And Tez replies to me, "Oh, I love Zaxxon. This game's shit."
It's sort of shit. It was 3D isometric.
Yeah, but that was oh my God, Zaxxon was so hard.
I love Matt. Matt watches my Spectrum videos, and he's American.
I watch them as well.
He comments on my Twitter quite a lot, actually.
I watch them as well. Thank you. Yeah. I was watching it for a bit.
I get a message. Shabby, you watching this shite? No, neither am I.
I was watching them. I don't comment on all of them, but watch them. I do support it.
10 years old already. Yeah, that's funny. That
next year. It came out 2015.
It was great. I enjoyed The Force Awakens. It was great. It was. I liked Laura. I liked everything about it. It was good.
My favorite part about that was Colin was 5 years old. And he was old enough so I could take him to see it in a theater, and that was what it was for me. It was like
it was like me and Josh.
Because I've said it several times. It was like one of my favorite childhood memories.
Oh, sucking the fun!
Star Wars.
I
got to do that with my kid. Oh, loved it.
I went on the first night and Suki couldn't go, so I took her. Just me and Suki went the second night to see Force Awakens. It was great. It was packed. I like the aura. Like I said, Star Wars was back in a big day. It
was good. Such a good place then. In 2015, it was.
Yeah, it was nice. It was. I mean, it's obviously the safest thing Disney could have done because they really just remade Star Wars.
Yeah.
I expect from Jar Jar Abrams. He doesn't do original. He's not a good writer.
I remember talking to our Sai about it because Sai hated it, and I said, "Yeah, but I don't mind that because remember, it's just true." So if the first one, they're just dipping the toe back in the water, let's see what the second one's like.
Yeah, it was a good time on social media. It was a good time because not many. There were a few naysayers, and most of the YouTube channels I used to watch were Star Wars Theory. It was like,
talk about that,
no, not that particular. Like the theory videos, it was like Snow. Is he playing good? Is Finn a Jedi? Is he for? Yeah. I reveled in that stuff for 2 years, and then Last Jedi came out and went, well, what was all that build up on the social media for? They didn't listen to any of the social media stuff.
Well,
which was some good ideas.
This one ad nauseum. I mean, they should have gone in, and their biggest problem when Disney bought it is that, they wanted a return on their $4 billion investment. So they were getting something out as quick as they could, because it was only like 3 years from when they bought it to when they when Force Awakens came out. And they didn't have a plan for the 3 movies. It was, okay, J.J. Abrams has the first movie, Rian Johnson has the second, and then what's his name from
Colin Trevorrow.
Colin should have done it. Trevorrow had the third one.
Yeah, he should have finished it.
And instead of them all sitting down and coming up with a coherent arc, they just were like, "Here's the ball, you run with it." And so, when all of a sudden Rian Johnson runs off, and it's like in a football game where the guy gets hit, but he ends up with the ball and he ends up running towards his own end zone.
No, he wasn't even playing football. He was playing tennis. He was playing tennis.
They just
brackets of football game,
which is a shame, really, because Rian Johnson's movie, Looper was good, Brick was good,
Knives Out was fantastic. And honestly, I've said it before on here. I think as far as a movie, it's the best one made. It's the visual story. The way it tells its story, you don't have to like the story, but it tells its story very well. It's a lot of show don't tell. There's a lot. It's very well paced. The cinematography in it is great. I mean, it's as a movie, it's the best of the 3. And I'm not talking story, but the thing is like they didn't have a plan, and instead of trying to just take what Rian Johnson had done and build on that, at the end, oh no, we're gonna make Rhea Palpatine, we're gonna bring Palpatine back, and we're gonna. I mean, it was like, oh, we're gonna look at this, we're gonna rebuild Kylo Ren's mask just because
they should have just smashed it. They should have just got Snoke, just another clone out of the thing, shouldn't they?
That wasn't really him. Yeah, they could have done so much stuff.
They should have got another clone out.
What they should have done, though, is after Carrie Fisher died, was they should have gone back and edited The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
And made it so that Luke had survived.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill even said it was like it's I'll never get a scene with Han and Leia. I will never.
Yeah, I know, and I think that was a big miss in that.
Yeah,
he
disappeared, didn't he? So he disappeared, but then they said he brought back.
And there was also the. Whose cows were they, man?
Farmer Shabby.
You're the cows.
I suppose you get some milk, Shabby. Get some milk.
I didn't choose the farm life. The farm life chose me.
I suppose you didn't get your fingers out.
I sent you a picture on Twitter. I was like, I remember I was working. I was out at Space one morning, and my wife sent me this thing in the email. It was like, okay, it's a picture of a horse in our driveway. And she was like, what do I do? I was like, I got nothing.
You don't want to.
Not even call animal control and tell them.
Was there cows there? Was it just bulls? Was it just? There's always usually just one bull in there, and then
the bull's massive as well.
Oh, you don't want to milk the bull, do you?
If you do, friend for life.
Now I know that. Never seen a bull smile like that though. Never seen a bull
smile. Yeah. Hang on. Yeah.
When do you think? When do you think? I mean, it's probably when the internet, everybody got the internet. When do you think like Star Wars got toxic? When do you think? I mean, there's like three levels of toxicity. It's like the prequels, and then when we
had quote unquote toxic fans, haters on it since.
See, I've never known that about haters. The way I work,
it wasn't social media back then, but man,
but it's not as if
everything else. I mean,
I've always said that everybody loves. It's not as if people woke up one morning and went, right, today I'm going to be pissed off with Star Wars.
No, if people went to episode 1 and didn't like what they saw.
They just didn't like what they saw, and I'm one of them. Because it's passionate when you've spent your life collecting it and loving this franchise for 40 years, and then they come out with that crap.
Yeah. That's what imagine as a kid.
Everything they put out has not changed the Empire Strikes Back in the least, and I'm fine. I'm good.
Imagine if we were kids in the playground and you got a bit of paper and write Boba Fett sucks ass, and you put it on a wall, and then your mate went, "You're rubbish for hating Boba Fett," and sticks it to the wall. That's the equivalent of what the internet is now, isn't it? It's like writing on this.
I think a lot of people hated on the Book of Boba Fett so much because if you look at the original trilogy, Boba Fett does very, very little.
Yeah.
In that movie. And everyone's like, oh, he's this badass. He's such a badass and everything else. Like, where? Where
he
is
did one good episode of The Mandalorian, didn't he?
7 minutes of the he was in 7 minutes of the original trilogy. And he's only got like a handful of lines. And all you really see about him is his armor looks cool. It implies he has a history. Darth Vader knows who he is, and he's slightly smarter than Dengar. I mean, that's it. That's all that's in those movies. And I love Boba Fett. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
So if you don't like the new stuff, that's fine. I'll go in with it nice and quiet.
Yeah.
You got to do the beard too, Shabby. That's the thing.
I'm not saying a word. No comment. You know what I mean? I'm not.
Hello,
you peeps. Hello, Win. How's Wales? Win. How's Wales?
Win went to see the new Godzilla X Kong film.
Oh, we saw that. I loved it.
Is it good?
2 hours of monsters fighting, absolutely.
Yeah. What's more?
Everything I wanted to see in a Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah, I've never seen that. It doesn't do anything for me. Those films. I've not seen.
I've
seen Skull Island. I've seen Skull Island. I mean, I've seen that one. So, but I've not seen any of the others.
King of Monsters is my favorite. I think King of Monsters is very good.
I really want to see that -1, the Japanese.
Yeah, me too. The -1.
That was my movie last. That was my favorite movie.
Is it that good?
You didn't show it over here. They haven't shown it in the UK, have they?
Phenomenal. It is absolutely phenomenal. Even in Japanese, I took. Like Colin, I took him with me. I was like, buddy, you realize this is like all subtitles? I was like, yeah, that's fine.
Is that supposed to be set like 9? Is the Godzilla 1 supposed to be set like 1930s?
Godzilla -1 takes place right at the end of World War II.
Oh, end of World War II.
Right.
Oh my God.
And the thing is like Godzilla has been around, in the South Pacific on these different islands, and then what happens is they drop the H-bomb on the Bikini and he's there, and that makes him massive.
Yeah.
And then but it's this whole story, like the lead character in this, the main character is a guy, he survived the war. He was supposed to be a kamikaze pilot, but he lost his nerve. He didn't want to kill him, so he didn't want to die.
All right.
And he goes home after the war's over, and everybody's struggling because, first off, there's been 2 cities that were nuked. I mean, I think he lives near Hiroshima, and everybody hates him because like he has no honor. He didn't do what he was sent to do, kind of thing, and he has to find himself again. It is the story of the characters in that movie. It is such a great character story, and then there's a monster that attacks. It is absolutely phenomenal.
It's man in the suit, but enhanced CGI, isn't it?
I think the effects they did in it, I think, are CGI. The guy who does it, he's pretty cagey about how. I think it might be Weta. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, probably was
the effect shop was. But yeah, it's not like the 60s. You can see the zipper kind of on the Godzilla kind of thing. It is. I mean, the effects are seamless. It's almost like what they can do now in special effects and on the what's available to like guys like us. I mean, it looks like they just sat out and filmed it. I mean, it's just you can't tell that it's it's not, the monster is not real, but just by looking at it, you can't tell. It is fantastic.
I don't understand what that means. TikTok and
that was a thing like a few years ago. It was like
don't be walking to the laundry section to recapture.
What does that mean? I don't know. I don't do TikTok.
It was like a challenge to eat basically eating laundry detergent. Kids died.
Yeah, people were eating them, weren't they?
Right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we don't recommend you do that.
I'm with Tim. I refuse to watch TikTok videos.
I never go on TikTok ever.
I'd avoid TikTok as somebody who.
What's happening in the States with it? Are they trying to buy TikTok?
That's a whole other. I don't think I want to go down that road because politics. Yeah, I hate it. But as somebody who works with with technological systems and computer security and stuff, get rid of TikTok, man. It is. You're just basically or just have like everybody, just invite the Chinese officials into your home and give them whatever.
Yeah.
We're
fine with Facebook.
I have a great meme where
Elon Musk listening to us. We're fine with that. We're not,
I have a great meme where it's like this girl has a has her TikTok video talking about her bad breakup with her boyfriend, and it says the Chinese guy assigned to watch her account is a Chinese military guy, and he's like one tear coming down his face. It's like funny.
Yeah. Do you don't know are your kids on TikTok?
No, I keep my kids off social media.
Good. How have you managed that?
Well, I don't let them. I mean, I'll tell you right now,
just say no, Taz. Just say no.
My 10-year-old's addicted to YouTube, and I'll find him watching the dumbest things on YouTube. Where Colin is like, he's playing like Doom Eternal or a game. He's looking up stuff about the game.
The way you were saying that, then he's addicted to you. Oh, he must be watching us then. Do you know what I mean?
No. Rowan holds you guys in such high esteem because you have
good lad.
Because you have so many more subscribers than I do.
That's right.
You're right. Too.
He came into me one day. He's like, "Dad, you should sell merch." I'm like, "That's not why I'm on YouTube."
Get it done. Yeah.
No, I don't. I do. My YouTube channel's for me. I don't care.
It's for you, yeah.
Thank you for everybody who's subscribed and everybody who watches my video, comments on my videos. I love it. I love the engagement, but I do those videos for me. Like I did a playthrough of like Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lord with the completion mod in there, and like 2 people watched it.
Oh well.
I don't care. That's 2 more than I thought I'd get.
Yeah, I'll watch it. Yeah. Alexa ordered.
Don't say that too loud if you have an Alexa.
Yeah, I don't have one. Yeah, I refuse to have one of them in there.
Well, that's the thing. It's funny is like you read something like George Orwell's 1984.
Yeah.
How everything. And everybody's the CIA spying device. No, they don't have to sneak this. You're in else. It's like CIA spying device. I know
your phone can hear everything.
Oh, my guys.
You've done that though. You chat to your wife about something, then you check your phone or for it, something like that. Do you know what I mean?
I need to get so and so. Oh, look, it pops up. Yeah,
so I've done nothing but talk about Naomi Campbell all week.
Yeah. Young, sexy women. Young, sexy women.
Be careful. Be careful because depending on how young, you could end up on a watch list.
Oh yeah, that's a point. Yeah,
Naomi Campble's not young. I'm all right for that.
Sexy women over 20. Sexy women over 20. Yeah, cover my ass.
Over 20.
I'm just getting loads of election. I'm getting loads of election stuff. But we got 4th of July. We got a 4th of July.
Erection stuff. Did you say what?
Election stuff.
Oh, election, not erection.
Election stuff.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, we get a 4th of July over here now. We get our independence.
I hear Biden and what's the name are going to do a TV thing now, aren't they?
A debate.
Yeah, they're going to do debates, and they're going to do.
Biden to stay awake long enough. Do you think he stay awake? They get
some batteries in, are they?
They'll find a way for it to not happen.
Yeah.
Well, they'll do what they did last time where the actual debating guy, he just cuts Donald Trump off constantly. Every time he said something, he cut him off.
Right.
No work.
No,
it'd be interesting to watch.
They'll have them.
I tell you what, though, going back to TikTok,
I really don't care anymore. I am so black-pilled on politics. It's ridiculous.
I think it's because, like I said, I'm an expat, Lizzie. I'm fascinated by American politics.
I was fascinated by politics because it was you take a politician, you ask them a question, and then the simplest question ever, and they will take the next 10 minutes not answering that question. I was fascinated by that. At that point, I will not vote for a single incumbent. I will not. Neither party, I just hate them all.
Our party
includes my TED talk on politics.
Yeah, our party is actually.
Going back to TikTok and Instagram, one of the funniest things though, have you done this, right? And I'm not going to say any names, so I'm not going to say where, but when you check your phone and the girls come up on the Instagram, and you're like, bloody hell, look at that. And then you see it says liked by, and there's so many people that have liked. You're like,
I blame your brother.
I'm a married man. I don't look at women on TikTok.
Sorry.
There are women on the internet.
There's very lovely ladies.
What are you talking about, Shabby?
Well, that's the thing, because I'll get on my phone and I'll go, bloody hell, look at her.
Look at that. Oh, sorry,
five people I know.
I better follow her as well.
She was up in the Instagram chat group.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Si loves that group.
Yeah.
I had to turn it off at night. I get called at 3 in the morning. I'm like, oh my god!
Just put it on mute. You can mute it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I put it on for like 5 days, and then
it's funny because it goes in stages. It's like, you know, when the Americans are up, you know, when the Australians are up.
Yeah, like, it's like 11, and then 2, and then 3.
Revolving
in the morning,
3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
It's the nights that my sleep apnea has got me, and I'm awake, and all of a sudden it's like, you know, all the people in Singapore. It's me and Dean from All Things 80s.
Darren likes the new Wonka film.
Darren, I understand about your kids liking Rise of Skywalker. That I understand, but that new Wonka movie was. I thought it was. Scuba liked it. Scuba and Leslie said it was great and so forth. But I was sat there like, this is the worst thing ever.
You know, maybe I enjoyed it more because I didn't actually.
Anybody else want to come on?
Kev likes it. Kev likes it as well. Kev's
you like it as well? Kevin, Darren, I thought you were like cool guys. I thought you were like, you know. You're never going to be right around with Mats with attitudes like that, Kevin, Darren.
I gotta say, Shabby, I really like the shelves you got set up back there.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's looking nice. And I'm getting there.
I'd say I like Matt's, but they're a little off kilter.
Yeah, well, the camera.
No, I mean, I enjoy Hot Toys from afar.
They're from afar. You can't get any closer, really, can you?
Oh, they look great.
You can't get any closer. Yeah.
No, I'm just looking at like the two Fets there over your shoulder there. That's the Django and the Book of Boba. Is that a Book of Boba Fett one, or is that the?
That's the repaint. Yeah, the repaint. From Mandalorian.
No, from okay, yeah.
They got Django. That's just Django. Yeah.
Well, I just thought like only one Kenobi's there.
Let me ask you about Book of Boba Fett, right?
Look when you just a comparison of the two of Fets.
When you saw Book of Boba Fett in Mandalorian, he was brilliant, killing all those stormtroopers and doing this and doing all that, right? And we all talked like, oh, Boba Fett, he was awesome with that. Do you think that's why they told him because he was taken away from the Mandalorians? Do you think Disney
it was too cool.
Hold on, guys.
What? What's the matter? We've got
loads more people. Stay on, Matt.
You've been ignoring all the guests that we got coming on.
No, it's just gone boop, boop, and people have just come up.
Get on,
and I've lost the chat because it's jumped now. We've got West Coast.
Stick to
Hayes. We've got West Coast.
Hello, Tim.
West Coast. Hi,
what
Tim.
time is it over there, Tim?
Hi.
What time is it over there, Tim?
It's 1:22 p.m.
Wow. Lunchtime, maybe. Have you had your lunch?
I usually don't have lunch, so I usually just have breakfast and then snack a bit, and then I have dinner.
Well, California, isn't it? You know, you skip. Got to keep trim.
Well, I have acid reflux, so
there we go.
I diet a little bit.
Oh, well,
what did you have today on a sandwich? Oh, he must be from Canada then. No, what does that mean then? You know what I mean?
No. I had a long sausage. I must be from Germany.
A pork pie must be from Blackburn.
I had a nice Frankfurter. Oh,
no.
Yeah. What are you having today, Matt? Oh, a pear. Oh, you're from that part of England, are you?
All right. Oh, a pear. Right.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, no, it's good to see you. Good to see you, Tim. It's been a while. You came on. Probably over a year ago now, isn't it? Last time you were.
Yeah, probably last year.
Well, yeah, we did. It's always good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, we did some. I like Tim because his really obscure movie collection.
Look at that.
South Park shirt.
Got South Park.
Yeah, there's a new one on tonight on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, I love South Park.
Yeah.
Watched it. Never watched it.
Oh, you never watched
the you've got to watch the
Oh my God.
You have got to watch the Kathleen Kennedy one. The Pandaverse. The Pandaverse.
Pandaverse one.
The Pandaverse, that's right, Tim. Oh man, I laughed all the way through it.
Cartman sends in all these letters to Kathleen Kennedy complaining.
That's the thing, though, Tim. Have you noticed that the thing about South Park is, we all laugh at it, but it's so well written.
It's
South Park is brilliantly written. It always has.
I can't believe you've never seen South Park, Matt. It's just like
I've never sat down and watched it. No,
never watched the movie either. The movie.
None of it. No.
Oh man, there's some
not as good as the show.
Stu, don't have any questions about South Park.
No, it holds a big mirror up to America and does it perfectly.
He does,
The only show that does that, really.
It does.
Well, I don't know about America. You're making
opportunity
Doctor Who over
They'll
there,
go
and that's
in
not
either
exactly.
direction.
Doctor Who's not. Considering it's a British institution, what's happened to Doctor Who?
I don't know. I went outside and touched the grass as I was told to. So
it's got awful.
Terrible. I refuse to watch it anymore. Don't watch it anymore. Don't watch Doctor Who.
No.
Pretty embarrassing, really.
Yes. Mom, there's this crazy dirty Spectrum game. There is some dirty Spectrum games.
Is there?
No, you had to.
That was like a strip poker one or something. You had.
There's a Sam Fox strip poker. You could get dirty ones where you had to type. They were like you had to type them out because they didn't show. You had to type the pages of pro code out.
See him checking for his mum then. Oh god.
The joystick's sticky.
You gotta realize, like, we're all from the age where the best joke started with.
Yeah.
Mothers and wives. Anyway, I'll get the next guest on. Here we go.
Somebody else.
He's in portrait. That was a shock. We've got Darren.
Hi, Darren.
Right, Darren, you don't like the Wonka movie. You're just making it up, Darren, just to piss me off. I'll get all this nabby now and I'll tell him straight away. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just winding you up.
I haven't seen it.
Do you think Matt'd like it, Darren? Do you think Matt'd love the Wonka movie?
You don't like musicals, do you? So...
I hate them. Yeah.
Yeah, then you won't like it.
He's not watched the right one. He's not watched the Blues Brothers.
It's bad.
It's good fun.
I tell you what, Matt, if you ever got musicals on Stu's quiz, he's got the biggest views ever. Everyone would just
I get all the answers right. That would be even more.
Yeah.
The first question, Blues Brothers, and you got it right. We were like,
only because we know what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
I love the original Blues Brothers is one of the best movies ever made.
Oh, it's amazing.
I love it. I love it just for the cameos. I mean, because I love blues music.
There's so many cameos.
I mean, there's a cameo basically of just John Lee Hooker just sitting there on the sidewalk playing. He's playing Boom Boom. And it's like they just walked past him. And he was just there for like a second.
Ray Charles,
Ray Charles run the pawn shop, and the kid comes in to steal the guitar, and he pulls up the 357.
Go on, kid, get! He's like, go on, kid, get!
That was such a great movie. Carrie Fisher.
The guy who plays the Cowboys. Carrie Fisher.
Oh yeah. I love that when they show up. We're the good old boys.
So if it appears on TV one night and it's on, I'll watch it. It never has, so I've never got around to watching it.
Yeah,
I love that. We're the good old boys. So what kind of
the Illinois Nazis.
Yeah, okay. They drop they drop from like orbit when they mess up the bridge.
Yeah, it says I've always loved you.
The good old boys are chasing them through the whole thing because they took their gig.
Yeah.
Like, oh, by the way, what kind of music you play here? Oh, we have both kinds, country and western.
And western. It's so quotable. It's
so clever.
Yeah, the sticky glue.
Oh yeah, this is
an appreciation society for
That one's great.
All right,
is another one.
Next comment. Come on, let's get on. Yeah, all right. I've had enough of this now. Come on, next one.
Yeah.
Let's go. Next
Animal House.
Oh, that's Animal House is good. Yeah. Porky's.
It's got Frank Oz in it. It's got Frank Oz in it. One prophylactic used.
Johnson.
I was watching a clip of Porky's the other day. Where's the woman when she can identify the guy's war, and they're just creasing behind. All the teachers are just creasing up. It's great.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a great scene.
Yeah,
Darren, what's the last thing you watched that was awesome that you thought, this is awesome?
I'm on the thing now. You're gonna pressure it.
Okay, you put me on the spot now.
That's when your mind goes blank.
Yeah. I really enjoyed. I agree with Matt. I enjoyed the latest Ghostbusters movie. I thought that was really good.
Right, yeah, because I've heard, like you said, you've said that, and some lads are saying, "No, it's not that good." I liked Afterlife, so I'm definitely gonna.
If you liked Afterlife, you'll like this one.
You know,
Yeah.
It's got some good fan service. Don't expect.
Right.
You know, it's not new. Don't expect anything that's sort of groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Just go with the flow and enjoy it for being sort of a bit of a romp. And it's quite. They were very clever in keeping the scale really down, so that they've kept the budget down. So actually, even though it's only done, was it 200 million? It has made a profit because they've worked out that they need to sort of, they can't spend 350 like they do on Indiana Jones, and no one watches it.
I'll wait till it's on streaming free. I think eventually
I can't remember the last thing. It's like the last thing that I saw that stuck in my mind for like a few months. I think it was Endgame at the cinema, because it was the end. It was so great. Go on the everything that Marvel had done, and it was brilliant. I think that's the last big sort of wow moment in cinema.
CGI though. I mean, it's like we all grew up with the cardboard cutouts and the bad CGI in the 80s, and yet we talk so fondly about these movies. And maybe it's a nostalgia thing, fair enough. But I've always been one of those people when they spent $700 million on CGI. I don't care about stuff like that. Do you?
No,
I remember the first time. Oh, sorry.
I think the last two really good films actually would have been Maverick.
And
the latest Mission Impossible.
Oh yeah, the Mission Impossible was good.
I'm so you're watching real stunts.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
Somebody he really could die doing what he does.
Yeah,
and there's real jeopardy in what they're getting across.
Yeah.
So those two really enjoyed.
Yeah, the end scene with the train and now on Mission Impossible was great. Yeah, I love that.
Did you notice though in the new Beetlejuice trailer, the snake thing? It kind of looks like it's stop motion, but it kind of looks stop motion, animated.
Yeah, I think they did that on purpose to make it look like the first movie.
Yeah, I really do. If
Brian likes his stop motion, doesn't he? He likes it. I realise he's brought the lady, the girl he's dating at the moment. He's not with Helena Bonham Carter anymore. He's with the lady that's in what's her name? She was in the latest Bond.
Oh, Monica.
Monica Bellucci.
He's dating Monica Bellucci.
Yeah, Bellucci. Yeah.
Tell you what, now that's
Matrix.
Do you know what I mean, Davin?
Matrix Reloaded. Was it? No, is it Matrix Revolution when she said,
what a beauty she is.
One of the James Bond films as well, isn't she?
She was. Yeah,
it was Tim.
That's one. She's the one I like her in is when she's with Bruce Willis.
The war movie with Bruce Willis.
Yeah, Bruce Willis one.
I've always been Helena Bonham Carter tasty as well, though.
Oh, Helena Bonham Carter was great when
she said tasty bit of stuff herself.
She was exactly. She was in Hamlet with Mel Gibson.
Yeah,
this is years ago. I love that.
She was.
Yeah.
Oh, the Hamlet. Yeah, no, she's really good in that.
She wasn't much. She's to do nothing.
Sense and Sensibility, is it one of those ones with? I don't know which one she's been in. One of those ones. Ones with. Where's we going?
As a man, I haven't seen any of these movies. It's far too few explosions for me.
You right, Tez? You checking? Your mum's all right? Yeah.
No, the dog wanted to get. My dog's got. She's been biting her paws, and she's got
a cone on again.
The cone of shame
again. Yeah.
Oh, the cone. Can you point at her and go shame?
Shame. No, she's gone now. She's gone now. She keeps banging into things. It's funny. Yeah.
That's true, Tim. I agree with that.
Tim. Well, back that up, Tim. What you said there. Go on. Empire Strikes Back has its moments, but it doesn't resolve.
That's just proof you can say something bad about any Star Wars movie.
Yeah. You can say. Yeah, you can say it. You can.
Yeah.
But remember, it wasn't well received. It wasn't well received.
It wasn't. It was very controversial for its time.
It was a cliffhanger, and it was like, what you know?
Yeah, I'm not into cliffhangers as a thing.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm sick of the cliffhanger mentality, like when you have like a TV show and it's a season finale and they just end on a cliffhanger. You have to wait. And
then the show doesn't get renewed.
They did that with what's is it them? I've been watching that them, and they've cliffhangered that, haven't they? Oh, that's a good them series.
Good though, isn't it? Them. It's not bad.
Yeah, I can wait for the series 3 to come. That's going to be interesting.
I started watching one that's on Apple Plus now. It's called Dark Matter.
Yeah.
That is good.
Yeah,
a lot of physics involved in it because, with parallel universes and quantum states and stuff. So I'm giving my wife physics lessons.
YouTube.
I finished. We just finished watching Sugar on Apple. That's very good.
I went off it, man. I watched 2 episodes.
Yeah, the one looks pretty good.
Very good. Twist halfway through the series, Shabby.
There are so many good. Apple Plus is the place to go for good science fiction.
Oh, it is. It is.
It's Foundation, Invasion.
If Apple want to sponsor me on YouTube,
is Apple?
All Mankind is on there. I love that show.
Yeah. Is it less of the message that's going on at the moment?
Yeah, it's just
well written.
The
that
Dark Matter
Blackbird Edgerton was good last year. It wasn't. Did you watch that?
Yeah,
the one we went to
watch that. Yeah, got that one still
really
on the lineup.
Yeah. Really. Blackbird. It's a true story. He goes to prison and he goes to another prison because he's good with his mouth and he's got charisma to get this other guy to confess. Brilliant story.
I'm watching the C series with Jason Momoa. That's very good.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
Very clever.
Yeah, I've seen them all because the show's over now.
Oh, is that
the third season, the last season.
Yeah, with the blinds. Yeah, it's very clever.
Good. It's an okay ending.
Oh, yeah, Darren's got a story. Go on, Darren.
Yeah, slightly embarrassing. So,
oh dear,
that was launched just before COVID,
right?
And they came to Comic-Con in London in the October one, and the whole cast was there, and they showed the first episode. So you had Jason Momoa was there. They all came out and did it, and they said that the showing was sort of like, oh, you had to be over 15. And I had my 2 daughters with me at the time that would have been 14 and 12.
Oh, dear.
And we went in and watched it. And you're absolutely fine all the way through until there is that really random scene where the woman decides that she's going to have an orgasm.
Yes, to God. Yeah.
Oh
what is
that's right? Yeah.
What is this show?
That's how they pray. They pray by
There's me, top dad, with my 2 daughters. Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
It wasn't how they pray, it was how she
like that.
What show was that again, Darren? What show was that again, Darren?
Then on, Darren paid attention to the age warnings.
Right.
Well, now we know why Matt likes it. Now we know why he's highly recommending it.
Well, I know it's funny. It's the girl who plays there is. Oh, sorry.
Right.
The lady who plays the Queen is the lady from Blade Runner 20.
Yeah, 2049. Oh, yeah, she's not Joy.
Love,
She's a great actor.
She likes to pray a lot, Shabby. Yeah.
No way, Tree Theodore's here. We haven't seen Tree in here for
a long time.
Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
Hello, Tree Theodore. Long time no see.
It's been a long time. It's good to see you.
And hello to Vintage Toy Rush Dave.
Dave
chat as well.
Yeah. He's suffering, Tim. He's had too many baby back ribs. He's had
baby back ribs. Baby back ribs.
Iced tea as well. Yeah.
Iced tea. I don't like iced tea.
Des has not seen South Park either. Des hasn't seen it, so
I haven't seen every single series.
Oh, what's that?
Drinking?
It's a classic. Oh, a classic cola.
Prebiotic soda, so this is like a health food type of
cola. Yeah. Is that only available in the state of California?
Gotta be.
Yeah. There's like this healthy grocery store that my brother works at. I went to with my mom, and we bought some chicken for our housemate, and then I bought a few of these healthy colas.
Yeah.
Is it really healthy, Tim? Why is it healthy? Why is it?
Well, there's only 5 grams of sugar in this.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah. Can you still burp on it?
And it's made with like apple cider vinegar and apple juice.
Oh, that's good for you, apple cider vinegar. Yeah, it's very good for you.
Yeah. Make Blackpool great again. I'm for that. It's great anyway.
But a lot of organic stuff is in the here.
Very organic.
Hey, Nick. Hey, pal.
Nick's here.
Everyone's turned up. Everyone's here.
Yeah. And it's on my channel. No one says it's on my channel.
Yeah, we're on Tez's channel.
You're on Tez's, on Tez's channel.
So I don't
That's
know.
what you like.
We'll get you banned.
Yeah.
Oh.
So are you Darren and Tim? Are you going to be watching The Acolyte at all?
No, I don't have Disney Plus, and I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with Disney.
You're not happy with Disney, are you?
No.
It's the way they're coming out and going, well, we're slowing back on making content. You feel like, well, what am I paying for it then for? Then?
Yeah, we got Disney Plus because
there's nothing on. All the Walking Dead stuff is going over to Sky TV now in the UK because it was all
The Walking Dead.
Yeah, all the new stuff that's going to be coming out.
That's AMC TV.
Yeah, in the UK, we could only see it on Disney, and now they've moved it over back to Sky again. So,
which is weird, because it's like what Tim said. It's an AMC product over here. Right?
Yeah, so it's American.
It just depends on who has the international license and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it was on Sky.
Come on,
originally,
Dave.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was originally, and now they're bringing all those films that have been out this year. Those little mini series that have been out. They're getting.
I've watched all of them.
I know you have.
That
we have to wait half a year from, which is terrible.
I'll tell you what happens right now. I'll tell you what.
No. They're all dead. That's what you have to say. Yeah, they're all dead.
No problem. Yeah. So Rick and Michonne. No.
Rick and Michonne is a one and done limited series. I'll just say that about it. I won't tell you what happens in it. There's some things in it I was kind of disappointed. I really think it betrayed the character of Rick in some of it. The Daryl Dixon show. I thought it was an okay ending, but there were some parts that I just really had a problem with.
Well, yeah,
the Daryl Dixon show is fantastic.
He floats all the way from America to Paris on a boat.
Yeah, they haven't really.
That's Daryl.
That one.
That's Daryl.
What happened there?
Daryl, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to season 2 for that. I think of the post Walking Dead shows that they've done, that one is by far the best.
Yeah, I used to
Fear the Walking Dead couldn't end fast enough for me. That show just was horrible.
Fear the Walking Dead I liked, but yeah, that last series was bad.
I thought the first season was crap. They had some good parts in the middle of it, and then yeah. But the last season, it was just absolutely. It was like written by people who never watched the show.
Yeah, I think I watched the first couple of series for Fear of Walking Dead, and then
I expected the cast from Fear the Walking Dead to show up on like a crossover event on The Walking Dead, and they would have all been zombies because they were so stupid that they were all just going to end up being zombies.
Yeah.
So I take it the thing about Doctor Who over there is the same as it is in the States, and nobody's watching it. It's garbage.
Well, they've lost like
it's terrible.
They're losing millions of viewers every week.
It shows on Disney Plus, doesn't it? On a
Disney funded it.
Yeah, we get it on Saturday.
They get it earlier, don't they? They get it at midnight or something, don't they? Or something.
Yeah. They've been criticised as well because in the Doctor Who wiki, which is edited by Doctor Who fans. The pro Doctor Who fans are going in there and editing Wikipedia stuff that makes it relevant. You know, there's Doctor Who lore, Whovian lore, but now they're going in and changing.
Well, I'm not saying this to be to have a snarky comment. I genuinely mean it. Are the new Doctor Who fans? Are the new ones really? And I'm not saying that as a joke. I'm being serious. And I'll start Doctor Who. You know,
well, no, anybody can come in and watch Doctor Who and be a new fan. You know, you can discover it. But I just think it's the court. People have been in it for 56 years now. Is it 56 years? And
incarnation has been going for what, nearly 20 years now.
Yeah, 20 years. 2004 was the modern Doctor Who.
Yeah, you can't beat Tom Baker. Sorry, that's far as I go.
I think it depends what you're after, though. And the reason I say that is because I know that the Rings of Power got loads of flack, but I enjoyed it. Halo got loads of flack. I enjoyed it. And what was it? Star Trek Strange New World I thought was fantastic, but I'm new to these sort of franchises, so I enjoyed them for what they were.
I keep trying to get back to Discovery, but it's terrible. Discovery is just not good.
I saw like a little bit of the Halo series as somebody who's a big fan of the game. as someone who's a big fan of the games, and I didn't watch all of it, so I don't really have much of an opinion, but I can see why people who like the game didn't like the game.
Yeah.
You could turn it into the game into that, because the game was just a shoot. It was there
there's this big story.
There's lore. There's
a lot of lore and everything.
He never takes his. You never see his face.
It's more than just that. There is a whole bit where the motivations of the Covenant and everything else,
the Covenant.
and what humanity's doing, and then there's also this.
I love playing the games.
The games are fantastic, and they still hold up, Shabby. If you want to get in and play those games, they're worth it.
Some of those levels when you're driving the vehicle as well, when you're driving the Warthog. Drive that Warthog, because it's got 4-wheel drive. It's quite tricky trying to drive it sometimes at quite high speeds. Yeah, it's quite.
I suppose I'm like that with Fallout. I've never played the games.
I really enjoyed the show.
I'm just going to sort this dog out.
And what I understand, the show is paying attention to the lore of the games.
Hey, my missus watched it all, which is very rare for my wife.
In a few days. It's great.
Great.
No, I'm looking forward to season 2. Plus, I mean, anything with Walton Goggins in, I'll watch.
Goggins is.
Oh my God, he was so good at Justified.
Yeah,
and he's the best reason to watch Ant-Man and the Wasp, because he's so great. At like the end when he gets the truth serum and he's like, oh, and I've got several health codes in my restaurant, some of which would shock you. It was so great.
Rings of Power was the same, right? I love the Rings of Power, and I saw all this. Oh, it's this, it's what, and I didn't see any of that.
That's coming back, isn't it? Second series is coming back.
I didn't watch that one, maybe because as much as I've read Lord of the Rings, I've read a lot of Tolkien stuff, and the fact they just had so little to build on that show. I was like, I just didn't see it being.
I don't know. For what it was, I thought it was superb. I really enjoyed it. You know, I thought it was a great.
I'm a bit concerned of the guy, the human guy who's the baddest. He's changed. He's got elf ears now and blonde hair now, isn't he? I don't know how.
Sauron. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, the main baddie. Yeah.
Well, that's because he's not human to begin with, is he? He takes forms until he gets to. You see what I mean?
Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. I understand. Okay. Yeah. He's a dark elf, isn't he? I guess he's a dark elf. Yeah. Right, Tez.
Yeah, just sort of talk out.
Oh yeah, right. You're right on that one. Blues Brothers 2000 is absolutely unwatchable.
Watch that, Matt. You might like that instead.
Yeah, John Belushi was dead by then, so
but it's the same Goodman. It's the same with Caddyshack. Caddyshack, the original Caddyshack is it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I've watched it recently, and it's
the Caddyshack 2. Don't even bother.
No.
It's like Highlander is awesome. Highlander 2, not so much.
Not so
it was
good.
The 25th anniversary of the Blair Witch this week, and I was listening to the Blair Witch thing and watching them again. Do you remember the sequel they made to that? That was
terrible.
The funny thing is, I know the guys who made that.
Oh, it's a great. The second one.
I knew we were all in college together, and these 5 guys that made it. They sold that movie at the Cannes Film Festival to I think Spielberg for like $1 million.
Right.
The original Blair Witch Project. So they got to split $1 million 5 ways, which is pretty good. But they didn't see any of the revenue from the box.
Wow.
No, that's what they said. They said that the actors got paid about a couple of grand each to do the actual thing, but never made anything. And they're coming, but they're taking them to court, whatever.
The Book of Shadows, it's called. Blair Witch 2, The Book of Shadows.
Yeah, I have that on DVD. I remember watching the end credits of that, and it has a really shaky camera, so I started getting a bit of motion.
It's not found footage.
That's like what's the other Cloverfield? That's got like
Cloverfield
in it.
I'll tell you what, I do like the Cloverfield movies. Because the 3, they're kind of like that one. 10 Cloverfield Lane is the best of the 3 of those. One.
That's like, you want to see another one to that, don't we?
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, they made another one that was on Netflix.
I think that's my favorite.
The Cloverfield Paradox was pretty good.
Space one, yeah.
That was a science fiction movie. Then they put bits at the end to make it reference it to Cloverfield.
I mean, it was okay. I'm not saying it was like
the last one was good with Elizabeth Warren. We want to see her out in the world with the creatures, don't we? That's what we want to see.
It's time for Cloverfield Lane.
Well, they did at the end. You see, there are like when she's driving home, there's something off in the back. You know, that's okay. I was fine.
What the France Geek Show just come out with a film I haven't thought about for ages, which was awesome, Cloverfield. That was a great movie.
Cloverfield, brilliant. Another film that gets a lot of hate is Skyline, the aliens, the blue.
Oh, that movie's crap.
Oh no, I love that, and the sequel's brilliant.
I couldn't even.
I love it.
Yes, seriously?
Yeah, I love it.
I thought it was horrible.
That was a trashy movie.
Yeah, it was B movie,
I did enjoy actually. Along the lines of a bit like Cloverfield was. Did you guys a bit on it? Super 8.
Oh, I love it. It was like your Goonies, wasn't it? An old
JJ's original movies, isn't it?
Well, that is a good film. I enjoyed
that. Yeah.
Where is he now, though? J.J. Abrams. Ever since the Rise of Skywalker, you've not really
disappeared, didn't he? He disappeared.
No one wants to touch him, do they?
It's like him and Damon Lindelof when they, all they do is they rely on like mystery boxes. They don't want to explain anything. They just throw something in there just because they want it in there. And there's no explanation for it, and it's very lazy writing.
Hey, Gilster. Hey, can we send happy birthday to Danny? Public Detective's birthday.
Oh, yes, Danny. Yeah, I was
birthday, Danny.
He was 50 yesterday. I did so much.
Everything's going to start to hurt. I'll tell you that.
He's a bit older than
outside the manufacturer's warranty at that point.
Yeah. A little bit younger than you, Taz. Just a tad.
20 days younger than me. He is. Yes.
Yeah, I turned 47 on June 30th.
Oh,
did you?
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh, me and Shabby got a couple of years yet. We got a couple of years yet.
We're fine.
Enjoy it while it lasts, boys.
A couple of years.
I get to 50 next year.
50 next year. How old are you, Matt? How old are you, Matt?
I'm 53.
Oh, you go. He's a daddy.
Stick the knife in.
Tell everybody, listen, women tune in to watch those young, handsome men. If they find out how old they really are.
20-year-olds.
Well, it's like
it's not working. It's not working.
At the barber shop to go cut my hair, and I'm like, God, is there anything can you just cut the gray ones, keep the darker ones? I don't think there's any left.
He's like, got hair. I'm
I love the gray hair. And I'm like, I was like,
I saw you. He's a soft man. Did you see him then, Darren? He went, no, I better not say anything.
Like a mirror.
Unbelievable. Brilliant. That Zero Hunter Toys, he just makes it worthwhile, doesn't he, every week? It's the only reason to come. Matt was talking about before. Yeah, it's from
is it?
Oh, that's been a while now as well, hasn't it, Matt? When was it? Season 3?
What's that? From it? What's that?
From the TV show From.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Season 3's coming. They've done it. Yeah. It's supposed to be.
What's that one on? I don't think I've seen that one.
Well, because season 2, she fell out of the lighthouse. She fell out of the lighthouse and she woke up in the real world, didn't she? In the hospital. You're like, oh.
That's right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's going on here? Yeah. So
Chris is saying,
yeah, because I think they're going to introduce more characters from other places. So.
Oh, nice! I enjoyed that show.
Because there was a picture, wasn't there, of that base with a big dish on it, wasn't there? There's something. Yeah. So
it's good. It keeps you intrigued. It really does. I like it.
Yeah.
Guilt.
Yeah. Well, Smith Lord speaks. The reason Kylo Ren was born.
Oh, here we go.
Was because of Jabba the Hutt.
Right. Yeah.
His
dreams are so tiny. Yeah.
That's another thing. I was like,
you type that out again because I missed it before.
I kind of wish they made it that Leia was not Luke's sister. That's one big thing I don't like about in this.
Yeah, I think that annoyed a bunch of
people. Because it wasn't originally the plan.
No, it wasn't. But Lucas just wanted to finish up the story.
Yeah. I mean, but he could have left it with Luke going out to find his sister, and I think we would all have been okay with it.
Yeah, but I think I think he wanted Leia.
Yeah, but then we never would have
Han.
gotten a masterpiece that is the last Jedi, would we?
Not be his sister.
Masterpiece. I love that film. I have posters on the wall. Think about Luke every night.
I still love Return of the Jedi. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a great film, but it's
watch Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett now, can't you, to get your Luke fix? That's that's the best bit.
Yeah,
but that's the thing. The way they butchered that character, you watch that and you think, I know what's happening. I know what's gonna happen. It pisses me off, honestly. Yeah, it was.
Well, what they did was when they were writing when Rian Johnson was writing The Last Jedi, he was watching
with a crayon like that.
he was watching Tron Legacy. He turned him into Kyle Flynn in that movie. It basically was just like the best way to win is not to play.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would have made it. He was there waiting for something, but then the whole ways of Mary Sue thing would have gone through the roof too. I mean, it was just. Once they made it like him, he was the MacGuffin in the first movie. There was nothing they could do.
Yeah, well, I would have made the island a Jedi, a Jedi place when he could have restarted his Jedi training.
Well, that's what. I think it was like. I think it was one of those. It was like you could have found him there. Like I failed and I was waiting for. Well, if you read the book, he's saying like they don't. A lot of they don't need Luke Skywalker. They need somebody. He's handling right. They need somebody like you, somebody who's ready for the fight. He's just wasn't in it anymore. He didn't want to be in it anymore. Whatever.
Go back to the classics. Gilster says.
Yeah, that's the classics.
Good one. Nothing wrong. Yeah. Ain't no school like the old school, man.
No.
Yeah, well, I heard George Lucas I heard George Lucas originally wanted to remake Flash Gordon, but he couldn't get the rights, so that's why one of the reasons why he made Star Wars.
I love those old series. He wanted to make something in the vein of those old serial type.
Indiana Jones as well.
And that's what Star Wars was, and to an extent, Raiders was a lot like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like Temple of Doom was sort of like a follow-up to Gunga Din.
Yeah, it was like the Flash Gordon in the Adventures of Boom Boom Boom, wasn't it?
Hey, Tim,
I'm looking forward to the Doc. They're going to do a Doc Savage movie or something because I love the stories and the original movie.
Tim,
I don't want the Rock to play Doc Savage.
How? What?
Are you doing Stu's movie quiz?
No.
Oh, thank goodness for that. We don't
Tim, you wipe the floor. Come on.
Shabby, I think you and I are on the same week on that one. That's
we are. Well, listen, I'm not going to do well at all. First of all,
I don't think I do.
Depends on where that wheel lands, man. I'm telling you.
What group you're in? What group are you, Shabby? G or something?
I'm after Joe Fest, so I think the end of June. I'm not on it.
Yeah, we're June 30th. I think.
Beginning of June. Yeah, I'm the beginning of June. Away, isn't it? It's a while away.
I've got Salacious.
We're going to Colorado for a couple of weeks. That's right.
Geek Strong. There's a few. I'm going to get hammered. I don't even know why I'm bothering, Darren.
It's you, Geek Strong. Salacious Rum's in there, so it's probably going to go about 4 hours.
Yeah. Stu will have to be pretty tight on the time.
Yeah. I've just realised Chris is a massive Doctor Who fan.
Oh, he is.
I'm not sure if he's defending it or he's been in. There's a bit of sarky in this. Otherwise, Love Thy Neighbour will still be.
His love for Doctor Who.
Yeah, and Chris will defend Doctor Who to the end.
Will he? Ooh.
Yeah, he will. Oh, there we go.
There's no way Chris likes the new Doctor Who.
Chris loves Doctor Who.
Oh, he loves it.
Nice, TJ.
Yeah, he's always doing dreamy pictures.
I don't know if he loves the new stuff, but he's
He's always doing dreamy pictures of the David Tennant and stuff.
Yeah, he's doing he's got tattoos,
he's got drawings. Yeah.
He's going to say something.
This week's ESR. Thanks, Darren, Tim, and Matt. This has been good. I've
enjoyed it. Good, isn't it?
I finally plucked up the courage to come on.
Yeah,
just do it. We'll just all.
I did see some of the guys at.
Yes. You saw me at Sandown, didn't you? And you didn't come and say hello.
I was stood next to you.
Were you?
Yeah.
Well done, Matt. Well done, Matt.
You didn't say anything.
When you go to those places, everybody's looking down. We're all looking down at the table.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Well, next time to say hello to me, Darren.
Yeah, and I saw vintage toy, Dave, and he was having
you are, because
coffee.
Kev came up, and Kev was the first time Kev sort of said hello to me. He came up and said, "Can I come and see you? Want to talk?" And I went, "Yeah." I went, "Oh, no, it's Kev." So he just came and said hello. So yeah.
Yeah, when's Kev coming on, and Kieran and everybody? Yeah, well, that's what we want to see. We want to see all the people that have watched us for ages. Come on. And
get your arse on. Come on. It's too late. We've only got like a couple of minutes left.
It's hard. It's not. It's coming on. It's quite.
Just one thing I wanted to
making big. Tez making big.
Oh, we are. Yeah, we've got. Yeah. Oh.
I finally started to pluck up the courage.
Look at that.
Another one. That more money than sense.
I thought that was a cat at first.
Hey, look at all this. Look.
That is your background this whole time.
Oh, he's got Transformers there.
He's got a few there.
Looks like he's got a lot of Star Wars.
Yeah.
I know.
He's got a couple of hot toys there, haven't you? Not just the one. Yeah, got a couple.
6.
Yeah, 6.
That's a
good start. Yeah.
That's what Matt wanted to get.
Darren, it looks awesome.
It is.
Yeah.
Second one I got that one. I love that one because it's the original Mandalorian. Good one.
So, Darren, is this your little office?
I would say that's his conservatory.
Conservatory, yes, conservatory.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah.
Nice. Yes.
That is big.
Of course.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
That's one I got.
That was on my wall over here.
Yeah, got at least.
Yeah, you got to come on and show stuff. You got to come on and show.
Darren, he's easy it coming on ZSR with the lads. You see?
Yeah, get yourself on, Darren. Dazzer.
Well, Des came on a few times. He was a little bit nervous, but he's getting better. Getting better. When we started,
before we go, have you got anything to show, Tim? Have you got anything cool to show?
Well, let's see what I've got. What I could show you.
Oh, look at that. Thanks, Kieran. He said it picked up the live stream when the guest came on. Oh, thanks a lot.
DVD I bought recently, The High and Mighty.
Oh, that's
Mighty starring John Wayne.
John Wayne, yeah.
It's an airplane disaster movie from the 50s.
I think I've seen that. God, it's in color, that one, isn't it, Tim?
Yeah, it's in color.
Yeah.
But this took forever to come out on DVD because of rights with John Wayne's estate. Kept it from being out on home video.
Why do they do that? Innit? They always keep things back. And
then I got this from Vinegar Syndrome. It's
Vinegar Syndrome. Yeah, they do some weird stuff.
Well, this is something weird video with American Genre Film Archive.
Yeah, they do a lot of obscure stuff, don't they? Vinegar Syndrome. Yeah, a lot of.
And then I got this one from Vinegar Syndrome. It's just it's more intermission stuff plus
AGFA
trailers.
Yeah,
American Genre Film Archive. That's what that stands for.
Yeah.
How many DVDs have you got, Tim? Because you go for.
I've got so many.
Yeah.
I've got a bookcase full of them in my bedroom.
Would you say you got thousands or hundreds?
Yes. Thousands. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when the internet goes round, when the internet goes down, and we can't stream what we want to see, all around Tim's house, Tim's house.
Probably knowing our luck, if the internet goes out, the power will go out, so we won't be able to watch it anyway.
Think about Tim, though. He has some obscure movies, doesn't he, Tim?
Obscure. Yeah. I get the B movies as well as Star Wars.
I do like the obscure. I do like me obscure.
I like the Roger Corman cult classic.
Oh yeah, Roger Corman. Yeah. What's it? Galaxy of Terrors. That's a good one.
Yeah, that was one he did with the actress who played Joni on Happy Days,
James
Moran.
And James Cameron was a special effects guy.
Yeah, it was one of James Cameron's first movies that he worked on before he was famous.
Before he was famous.
It's on YouTube the other day.
Yeah, I've got that. I've got the DVD set of that cartoon.
Wow, there you go. Yeah.
But I had seen it on YouTube first.
Also, Tim, how are you doing on your vintage Star Wars collection? Are you getting towards the end of it now, or have you still got a few more?
Well, I bought a couple more of these Tanty 4 hallways, and I've got a bunch.
Wow! Oh yes, I knew you bought.
Oh my God! Look at that!
You bought 2. You got
Tanty 4.
So let me open up the door to.
He's got nearly a whole Tantive ship there, isn't he? The size of it. Yeah.
Yes.
I knew you had 2, but now you got how many have you got? Like 3 or 4?
He's got 3 or 4 or 5 of there, I think.
It's 8 of them.
8
combined.
My God.
That's the way to do it.
Awesome,
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can see all the way in there.
Is that Vader? Oh, there we go. That's them coming through.
We can see down your passage there. Quite easily.
Yeah. You can't see down there, but
it's all glazed off.
Yeah, I can't get the camera to go that far. I've got a wire.
Well, we
This
don't
is
want to
a
see that far.
USB webcam.
Yeah.
But you're seeing me in HD. This is an HD camera.
Very good. Yeah.
They're going to make a new Doc Savage film, says, but it's woke. It's a 7-foot Tranental. It's got says Savage in the camp way. Well, I heard The Rock was involved, but that's
we were talking about Planet of the Apes earlier. I was like, we went and saw the latest Planet of the Apes movie. My son Colin and I went and saw it. It was pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, Helena Bonham Carter was in the remake.
Oh yes, she was.
No, that
was an odd film. That was an odd film, Tim Burton. When it was great, the chimpanzee side and all the, but it was Mark Wahlberg was not the right.
I kind of liked it.
It wasn't the actors. They got great actors for it. It was the plot.
Mark Wahlberg was just not the right actor. Sorry, he was
Tim Roth was brilliant in it.
He was amazing. He's absolutely
really good.
And Charlton Heston as well, isn't he? Charlton Heston is a cameo in it.
Yeah.
Just a minute, Darren. All these. Did you ever say hello to anybody at Sounddown, Darren?
No, he was
I was stood right next to Matt. Didn't say hello.
Yeah. Matt squeezing one in. One more in. You know me. VTR Dave. I like to squeeze one in.
I have met Nick.
Anyone
and Tim.
So,
and I'm sure they just think because I recognise them.
Yeah,
I start talking to them, and I'm sure they just think, "Who is this little idiot that's talking to him?"
Who's this?
That's a dirty joke.
Well, it's going to be different now, Darren, when you go to these places and everyone's put a name to a face now, mate. You know what I mean?
I love it when people come up and recognise you. It's cool. Yeah, I love it.
I don't mind who. I find it a bit woke. I can watch them try to certain bits. I actually quite enjoyed the Maestro one. I mean, that was probably had the.
That was good.
I didn't like the baby episode.
I haven't watched it, so
I didn't mind the Maestro one. It was good. It was quite a good story. That was
the episode last week where they were on the landmines.
I didn't watch that one.
Oh, okay. So the spoiler, that obviously the new companion, she's only doing one season.
Yeah. Is she?
Yeah. Yes, but they introduced the new one in the last episode. We don't know that, but the actress that was in the last episode is the next companion.
Ah, right.
So they're doing it a bit like when they did. Is it Clara?
Cheers, Karen.
When they introduced her and they came back.
Yeah, it really picks up. Yeah. Well, so the three of us is not worth watching then. Is that what Kieran's saying? So.
You do 151 episodes.
Come on, Kieran. Come on.
Yeah. Thanks, Kieran.
Kieran, come on.
Come on. Because you're all this, Kieran, but you never come on.
Got a point, Kieran. He's got a point.
Yeah.
Can you handle the ZSR? Yes.
No. There's a lot of people like that who say that in the chat, and they never come on, do they?
Well, we've always said, me, Matt, and Tez have always said ZSR. It's like I said, I'm glad Darren and Tim andTt and everybody comes on because it's for everybody. Isn't it? It's all of us in the chat. So
we'll let anyone on. We'll even let Chris on.
Speak volume. How low your standards are.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Well, I'm never going to get to the end of the chat. I'm never.
Don't worry. Just go to the last one, put it up, and then say that's it. Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Maybe TM, but it would probably be really hard trivia for me.
I don't know, Tim. You say that, but if you were in it, I would wet myself. I'd be like, no.
Yeah, but I think it might be too hard for me.
I don't know why.
You could win like a film degree in like obscure movies. You could be a film lecturer. You could be a film lecturer.
So should I study it? Should he do? But it's just all look of the jaw, isn't it? You could watch 500 movies by the time you're on, and
you always kind of get the one you don't know about. Yeah, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be like that.
Yeah.
Thanks, gentlemen. Oh, look, that Tree Theodore. He's
nice to see you, Tree.
Giving us the boot. Thanks, Tree.
Cheers, pal.
Right. Thanks, Kenny.
Thanks for watching tonight, guys. Thanks for the 3 guys at the back. Awesome. Really, really good to see Darren off. The first time. Tim's always welcome. Matt is our. We're just going to put an M at the end of the ZSRM because Matt's on it nearly every week now. ZSRM featuring Matt.
Does Matt work for NASA?
Matt?
I live near NASA.
Okay.
I work in the space industry.
You can't say it's top secret. You can't.
Top secret.
I have a top secret clearance. What I do is
he can tell us all where he works, but on his phone he can zap us with a laser from space.
Yeah. I don't want to tell you, and then someone knock on my door. You know what I mean?
Men in black come.
Tim, I live 25 miles south of the Kennedy Space Center.
Okay.
So Elon Musk rattled my house twice this week.
He sees things going up all the time.
Oh yeah, and rockets too.
Never ending. He's always up.
It's always up, isn't it? Yeah, the only way is up. Yes. Yeah.
Tonight, 0-2, he's on a roll.
Yeah. Matt, is the world flat? Is the Earth flat? It's cool.
They proved in ancient Greece it was round, and
from a certain point of view, yeah.
I thought Columbus proved it was round.
It was round well before that. They knew it was round well before that. Ancient Greeks were able to prove it, and they were pretty close with their measurements to the circumference too. So.
It can't be flat. Everything would go off the edge.
But I thought during like Columbus time they started thinking it was flat.
Yeah.
No, Kieran.
Anyway, we're on my channel next week, aren't we? ZSR is on Shabby.
Yeah. 152. Shabby.
Yeah.
Remember
We're on Shabby's channel. Oh yeah. Well, sell it off to sell it next week, Shabby. What are we doing?
Well, we're gonna have me.
We're gonna have us three on.
Me, Matt, 152 on the Shabby Geek channel.
There you go. That's all you need to know. And everybody will be in the chat. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Right.
And you're welcome. We'll do the same thing. I'll put a link in the thing, and then
I like this. It's nice, And Matt's collection will be on again.
Matt, Ted, and Matt. So
I won't be able to. Next week we're going to Animal Kingdom.
All right. Okay.
You'd rather go to Disney than spend time with
roller coasters have such an appeal because
I'm grateful, Darren. I'm grateful. You know, it's like those people that go to Sleepfest and don't say hello to people.
I'd probably go too, to be fair, if I could. If it was only 50 miles away.
I
would
be there every weekend if it was that far. Yeah.
I can't go this weekend to Black
Universal part that opens next year as well.
Oh, I can't wait for that one.
Damn, you can help me with these cows in the garden. Come on.
We're supposed to be getting a big park in the UK, aren't we? We're supposed to be getting one eventually.
You've got the pleasure beach at Blackpool. You don't need one of them. Go to pleasure.
Yeah. Right.
I'm going to finish.
We'll be here all night out.
He's got to go for his tea. We'll stay on for a bit.
I'm going to go to bed eventually. Yeah.
But I'll see you guys next week. Cheers, guys. Thanks a lot.
Everyone. See you next week.